again. Lord, forgive me. Lord, forgive me. Things I don't understand. Sometimes I need to be alone. Bitch, don't kill my vibe. Bitch, don't kill my vibe. I can feel your energy from 2 planets away. I got my drink, I got my music, I'ma share it, but today I'm yelling, bitch, don't kill my vibe. 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 Look inside of my soul to find gold and maybe get rich. Look inside of your soul and you can find out it never exists. I can feel the changes. I can feel a new life. I always knew life can be dangerous. I can say that I like the challenge and you tell me it's painless. You don't know what pain is. How can I paint this picture when the color line is hanging with you? Fell on my face and I woke with a scar. Another mistake living deep in my heart. Buried on top of my sleeve in a flick. I can admit that it did look like yours. Why you resent every making of this? Tell me your purpose is petty again. But even a small lighter can burn a bridge. Even a small lighter can burn a bridge. I can feel the changes. I can feel the new people around me. Just wanna be famous. You can see that my city finally put me on stages. To me that's amazing. To you that's a quick check. With all this respect, let me say this. I am a sinner who's probably gonna sin again. Lord, forgive me. Lord, forgive me. Things I don't understand. Sometimes I need to be alone. Bitch, don't kill my vibe. Bitch, don't kill my vibe. I can feel your energy from 2 planets away. I got my drink, I got my music, I will share it, but today I'm yelling. Bitch, don't kill my vibe. 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 I'm trying to keep it alive and not compromise the feeling we love. Trying to keep it deprived and only co-sign what radio does. And I'm looking right past you. We live in a world on 2 different axles. You live in a world, you're living behind the mirror. I know what you're scared of. Feeling to feel emotions inferior. Shit is vital. I know you had to. This shit is vital. I know you had to. Die in a pitiful vein. Tell me you're watching a change. Way more believable. Give me a feasible game. Rather a seasonal name. I let the people know this is something you can blame. On yourselves you can remain. Stuck in a box. I'ma break out and then hide every lie. I'ma break out and then hide every lie.
Que não voa, com frio que não amona, com deserto sem água. Não te posso forçar a ser alguém que não é. Não me senti segura dependendo de você. I know it may be hard to hear, it was harder to say. Saí, procurei. I found myself, found myself, found. I found myself, found myself, found. I don't wanna need, if this is what it means. Never ask you to die for me, just wanted you to try for me. I could never rely on you like you relied on me, like you relied on me. They say brush is meant for shoulders, not for hips. You believed every lie that left your lips high. Rather know the truth than cling to fallacy. Afraid that I will see it's right in front of me. Found myself, found. I found myself, found myself, found. I lose my life and I will find it. Sometimes I need to be reminded. Lose my life and I will find it. Sometimes I need to be reminded. Lose my life and I will find it. Find it, find it, find it.
I see no changes. Wake up in the morning and I ask myself, is life worth living? Should I blast myself? I'm tired of being poor and even worse, I'm black. My stomach hurts, so I'm looking for a purse to snatch. Cops give a damn about a Negro. Pull the trigger, kill a nigga, he's a hero. Give the crack to the kids, who the hell cares? One less hungry mouth on the welfare. First ship them dope and let them deal to brothers. Give them guns, step back, watch them kill each other. It's time to fight back, that's what Huey said. 2 shots in the dark, now Huey's dead. I got love for my brother, but we can never go nowhere unless we share with each other. We gotta start making changes. Learn to see me as a brother instead of 2 distant strangers. And that's how it's supposed to be. How can the devil take a brother if he's close to me. I love to go back to when we played as kids, but things change, and that's the way it is. Come on, come on, that's just the way it is. Changes, things will never be the same. That's just the way it is, the way it is. Oh yeah, yeah. Hear me, oh my, come on, come on, come on. That's just the way it is, just the way it is, the way it is. Things will never be the same, never be the same. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, and that's just the way it is, way it is. Oh yeah, yeah. I see no changes. All I see is racist faces. Misplaced hate makes disgrace to races. I wonder what it takes to make this one better place. Let's erase the waste, take the evil out the people. They'll be acting right, 'cause both black and white are smoking crack tonight. And the only time we chill is when we kill each other. Kill each other. It takes skill to be real, time to kill each other. And although it seems heaven sent, we ain't ready to see a black president. Oh, it ain't a secret, don't conceal the fact. The penitentiary's packed and it's filled with blacks. But some things will never change, never change. Trying to show another way, but you staying in a dope game. Ooh, now tell me what's some mother to do. Being real don't appeal to the brother in you. Yeah, you gotta operate the easy way. I made a G today, but you made it in a sleazy way. Selling crack to the kids, I gotta get paid. Well, hey, well that's the way it is. Come on, come on, that's just the way it is. Changes, things will never be the same. That's just the way it is, the way it is. Oh yeah, yeah. Hear me, oh my, come on, come on, come on. That's just the way it is, just the way it is, the way it is. Things will never be the same, never be the same. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, and that's just the way it is, way it is. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Just the way it's done. Things will never be the same.
No texting, no writing, nobody telling me what to say. This from the brain, from the heart, from the soul, from the streets. I'm a bitch from the streets. I get that money. I get that money. Bitch, give me what you got. I get.
Check 1, 2. Let's go. Come on in. Another night. Black Bottle Broadcast. So let's go.
In this moment,
Yes.
I cannot say what's wrong or right.
Like, share, and subscribe. Come on in. Come on in. Come on in.
'Cause I'm addicted to the good life. Yeah, lead the way. I follow. No need to say where we are heading now, babe. I follow to the edge of it all. To the edge of it all. So tell your good night, 'cause I'll find a better one. Yeah, susceptible now before the moment flies. Ooh, so tell your good night, 'cause I'll find a better one. Ooh.
Come on in. Come on in. Like, share,
'cause I know what I'm getting into.
Give me your location. Give me your location.
Nothing can stop me.
No.
'Cause I'm addicted to what you and I realize. Lead the way, I follow. No need to say where we are heading now, babe. I follow to the edge of it all. So tell you good night, 'cause I'll find no matter what. Yeah.
Come on in.
Susceptible night.
Come on in.
So tell you good night, 'cause I'll find no matter what. Susceptible night. Before the moment flies.
We are back. We are back. We are back.
You want to come on with me tonight? It's been a while.
So what is it this time? You just want to be held, or you want the LD?
What you think it is? I want the LD, baby. And then I want to be held. That's all right with you?
You know me. It's my duty to please that booty.
Yo, what's good? What is good? What is good? Happy Tuesday. Happy Tuesday. Happy Tuesday to everyone that is tuned in tonight. You are here with another edition of the Black Bottom Roscast. I'm your host, Ross Lee. I am here to bring the real, have grown folk discussions, and have a good time doing it. Before we get started with tonight's show, y'all see the title. I know y'all like, oh shit, what he got going on tonight? It's gonna be a good show. If you are new to the channel, please hit the subscribe button. Tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend, and tune on in to the Black Bottom Roscast. Yo, we be having a good time over here. We be having grown folk discussions. We be reacting to a lot of different things. We be having a lot of discussions and commentary as far as what we're doing. I hope you've been good. I hope your weekend was great. I hope you've been safe. And I hope that you are striving to be the best version of yourself. So with that being said, hold on. Let me put this over here. Yeah, maybe I need to change this up. Yeah, I'm going to put this right here. Put it right there. Over here. All right, there we go. All right. How's everybody doing tonight? Shout out to all those that's tuning in, because you know we streaming on two different platforms. We're streaming on like the cell phone mode, as well as we streaming on regular mode. If you are on this the cell phone mode, man, hey, appreciate you tuning in. It just helps us get to more people as far as on the platform. If you want to see it on the regular mode, you'll see two different live streams simultaneously. The one without the phone icon, if you want to see it, you know, on a more regular screen, you're more than welcome to do that, especially like if you're like on a laptop or an iPad, your computer, or you're live streaming it on your television. You know, you might be wanting to do that, because if you don't do it on that, you're going to see it in a more slimmer vertical screen. So yeah. Peace and blessings to everybody that's tuning in. Shit, let me get some shout outs real quick, because I know doing the introduction, you know, I was definitely seeing some of y'all in the house. Hold on, what's going on, man? That shit tweaking. StreamYard be StreamYard. Y'all gotta forgive me. So shout out to Jay Haywood. I know you from overseas. Mike Parsons, 3195. Shout out to you. If you're still tuning in, you know what I'm saying? Lent Hall, 6402. You said it's your city. That's what's up. Hold on. I'm gonna just put y'all on the screen. Let me do something right quick. Yeah, shout out to you, Jay Haywood. 9635. I see you. I see you, Mike Parsons. Yes, that was the backdrop of Chicago. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to you. This your city. All right now. All right. Peace and blessings to you. You know what I'm saying? I see Wifey in the house. Okay, what's going on? You came in late, but it is what it is. Hey, better late than never. You know what I'm saying? Definitely. Like, share, and subscribe. For all those that's tuning in new, we appreciate the love and support. It's definitely a blessing when everybody can come together and dwell together in unity. A lot of things to talk about tonight. You've been seeing what's been going on out here in these streets. We got a lot to talk about. We talking about some DoorDash shit. We talking about the BLM shit. Them motherfuckers. They doing the most. Black Lives Matters getting their ass popped off. And we got the common denominator of modern women just cutting up on social media and don't care about how they get down with it. They just want the attention. They want the likes. They want the clicks. They want the views. Yeah, we already know. Well, we don't already know, but I already know. Having them phone issues. The weather's bad. She had a situation that I had some years back. Sometimes the weather in Chicago and Illinois can get so cold that it can crack the screen of your cell phone. That's how bad it get out here sometimes. And unfortunately, she had that situation. I had that some years back when I used to have a BlackBerry. I don't know if some of y'all that's probably old enough to remember them BlackBerries. That used to be the wave back in the 2000s. But boy, they not good for cold weather. Tell you that right now. They are not good for cold weather. But I'm not about to do a long soliloquy. We about to just get along, and we're gonna start with the show. We got a body cam, which is about to show some dysfunctional family bullshit. Shout out to Heavy Gant for putting this out here. And if y'all not subscribed to Heavy Gant, go ahead on over there and subscribe to Heavy Gant Reacts. Tell them the Black Bottom Roscast sent you. I shout out everybody that I do reactions to. We all in this one big happy family, other than Kendra Gilliams. You know what I'm saying? I'll be in and out, but I'm watching. Okay, it's all good. I know it is what it is. You're tired. It is what it is. But let's start off with this body cam with Heavy Gant. And let's see if we can find a supervisor.
Down. Sit down. On your butt. I'm gonna talk. Hey, yo, Police Watch is the channel. Links in the description. You should know I only do these videos for my audience. Let's not waste no time. Stop. Sit down over there now. Sit down. I gotta gather all the stories. You're yelling like a child. Stop. I'm mad. You go over there. Go over there. She's calm down. 47 near 97. My daughters, they always lie.
Get out of here. See, here's the one thing I really can't stand with our culture. When certain shit go down. Shout out to you, wifey, for putting a Heavy Gant's link in the description. Well, not in the description, in the comments. But yeah, I really hate it when our people, when we get into certain situations that we don't know how to emotionally regulate ourselves or know how to conflict resolve situations. We just want to get loud. We just want to get belligerent. We just want to get disrespectful because of emotions. And as sad as it is, there are a lot of women in our community that's overly emotional. And I think that got something to do with the lack of structure that goes on in our community. I forgot to put the comment part in our you did. But there we go. Anyway, parents got to do better with how we raise our children and how we raise our children to be able to deal with certain aspects of emotional distress and how to deal with the fact that a lot of times, yeah, I'm taking myself off of the screen, but I can still talk. But, a lot of times how we just don't know how to deal with just our everyday living. And the best way a lot of our people like to do is just to scream and holler and think that that is going to be something that is going to help with the whole situation of the matter or whatever situation it is. And we got to understand chaos doesn't help bad situations. All right. So come on, let's go.
Officer now. You okay? You okay? Are you in the car right here? Huh? You called? Okay. Is this your son? This is her son. Okay. This is your nephew.
Yes, I'm calling because she hit me with a bottle. As y'all can see, I was bleeding.
Damn.
Okay.
My mom trying to say we was fighting each other, which we was, but she the one got aggressive. She hit me in my head. I have a whole knot right here in my head.
Okay. You mind if I touch it?
Yes.
Okay.
Right here. She was hitting me in the head with a hypnotic bottle. She just put it in my mom's in her car.
Damn, you getting hit upside the head with hypnotic bottles. What the fuck? Ooh, child. This is a family situation going on right now. It's chaotic. I know we just catching it, new. We all watching this together. I be trusting Heavy Gant's reaction. So we're gonna try to figure out what is really going on with this whole debacle right now. All right, so let's go.
With a hypnotic bottle. With a hypnotic bottle. How about that? Let's keep watching.
She got mad because I said something to my mom about somebody else's job.
Okay.
And she then wasn't supposed to be around me. She's supposed to have been arrested from the last previous incident that happened at my auntie's house.
Okay.
And then she reached over. In the middle of reaching over, she hit my babies. That's what made me get
by
jumped
accident or purposely?
Accident.
Okay, by accident.
But she didn't
what?
what?
Mom? This your mom?
She didn't what?
Is this another fighting ass family?
I'm the mom.
Okay.
Only thing I seen was they had a little disturbance.
Okay.
They don't like each other.
Oh.
Okay.
So I'm the mom and I'm in the middle of it.
Okay.
Both of them always go through. They go on all the time.
How did they end up here at the same time?
They in the car with me.
Okay, they're both in the car with you.
So I went to the liquor store for my aunt. It's gonna go back to my aunt's house.
Okay.
They always do this. They always get this. Okay. I'm tired of her doing this though.
I don't even know what this is. Listen, take a breath and then start from the beginning.
She just jumped on me at my auntie house January 1st. I almost went to jail because of this girl right here.
Who is that to you?
That's my sister.
Okay.
That always got me like that. Oh, that's girl. I swear to God, bro.
What happened tonight?
Man, what would it be like to marry into this family?
What happened tonight?
Jesus.
Don't need that around me no more.
What happened tonight?
Just get her side. I don't have a side.
Okay.
You don't have a side.
Bro, I don't have a
Okay.
side.
So I'm gonna have to go solely what she says.
All right.
Man, that's what they did last time, January 1st. I just almost had a warrant because of her. They only took her side.
I'm asking your side. So what happened?
She mad. She mad. We arguing over somebody. Like you're mad about somebody else's business. Why are you worried about somebody else? If they want to put on Facebook their manager, let them be a manager. It's not your business. Why you?
Is that what we fighting about? Hey, man, families be fighting. Families that don't like each other, they will find a way to fight over absolutely nothing. Is this what y'all are fighting about? Somebody put on Facebook that they a manager, and then somebody else in the family is talking shit about them being a manager? Man, happy holidays, everybody. Happy holidays. My God. But I'm with her on this though. Why are you worried about somebody, a manager, and they put it on Facebook, man? Maybe they're proud of it. But get you some business.
About somebody else's business. Why are you worried about somebody else? If they want to put on Facebook their manager, let them be a manager. It's not your business.
They're a supervisor.
You hate it. Yeah. The only reason why you blowing that up is
Why is y'all arguing about somebody? See, this is the problem with a lot of ladies that I've noticed when it comes to social media. Y'all really like about this social media lifestyle. It's like people don't know how to just live regular lives without having to incorporate social media with their everyday movements, actions, and situations. Now, I understand like if you're doing things in social media to try to bring awareness to certain things, if you're trying to teach people something, if you're trying to convey something as far as something that can be worthwhile understanding, but just everyday nigger shit, you know, and you just want to just have it always online, that shit is just over the top, man. There are so many people out here that just walk around and all they do is have their phones in their hands and their head in their phones. Don't even be paying attention where the fuck they be walking at. I'm surprised some of y'all haven't walked into like poles and walked in traffic, walked off a bridge. I don't know. You know, I kind of miss the old days when cell phones wasn't so prevalent in our society because people actually had to get out here and live life on a regular level. But whatever.
it's because me and the girl right together. She's lying, said I hit her baby. On my life. Oh Jesus Christ, I hit that baby.
Yeah, but please don't bring the Lord Jesus into this very ungodly situation.
Big ass liar, man. I'm hot. My leg hurt. My hip. I fell on skate stuff like 2 months ago. My hip started going out, and now you.
But you.
I got time to be arguing.
No, so all that bullshit y'all doing catching up with you. Y'all too old to be out here fighting over nothing. You goddamn right your hips going out, as it should.
And a lot of these ladies wonder why they don't keep men. A lot of these women be crying on social media why I can't find a good man, why I can't be somebody's wife, why everybody always humping and dumping. It's because of your actions, man. Don't no man of any value want a worrisome, quarrelsome, combative, overly emotional, overly irate woman. No man. Unless you just don't give a fuck about your own self. If you out here and you dealing with women like that and you ain't laid the law down and told these women, hey, look, I'm not digging this, I'm not digging that. I don't like how you talk. I don't like how you move on certain situations. And they don't try to at least, if they so-called respect you and care about you, if they don't try to at least change these things, then you need to leave them ladies where they at.
Good.
I ain't even let her spot the first time. She supposed to be had a one out.
Arguing in the car. I don't know who did what.
Who was sitting where? Who was in the front? Who was in the back? She was. The smaller one was in the back seat. Yeah. She was in the front seat.
Yes. Okay. She got out the car to get her baby and to get her stuff. Okay. I don't know how they started fighting.
Okay. And where's the bottle?
In the back seat of the car.
Like I wonder, like, where does this stem from? Because if you raise both girls, like, why do they hate each other? Do they have different daddies? I want to know the backstory.
9 times out of 10, they probably got different daddies. 9 times out of 10, the mom was overwhelmed. 9 times out of 10, the mama probably favored one daughter over the other, and that daughter felt some kind of slightness or resentment, or she didn't feel like she was getting enough affection and love and eats and sleeps as the other. So you raise a couple of bastard children, because y'all feel that y'all can do everything all by yourself. Y'all don't need a man. Y'all don't want a man. But you take his resources. Don't have no proper structure in your house. And then this be the outcome when these children get of age and get grown. These are grown ass women who are doing all this shit. These ain't teenagers. These ain't 13, 14, 15-year-olds. These are grown ass adults that got kids of their own. So y'all just perpetuating and recycling the trauma and the drama of y'all bullshit in your household. Everyone got a story in their family. Everyone has a story in their family. But when does it come a time and a place when you have to sit up there and have enough gumption and enough cognizance, enough intelligence to realize I can't keep living like how I remember how I was brought up. And instead of making excuses for why shit's the same way, why don't you do the necessary things to make the changes? Why do everyone always make excuses when they're adults and put it off on their past as far as why they're the way they are right now? No, you choose to be that way. You're making an excuse. Just because your parents, your grandparents, your elder uncles and aunts, they lived a certain way, they dealt with shit a certain way, they reacted a certain way, that don't mean that you have to act that same way, especially if it's not productive, constructive, or any of that, you know. But hey, what do I know? I'm just a 54-year-old man that's in this modern world, just trying to figure out what the fuck is really going on.
Story here.
That's what hit me in my head. You can feel my lock.
Is it broken? Is the bottle broken? Does it still have liquid in it?
Yes.
Okay.
The bottle not broken. They always go through this.
Okay.
And she the baby girl. She always
The small one or the one in the big?
The bigger one.
Okay.
She the baby.
She's the baby.
She always called the police on the other one.
Okay, so this is not the first time.
No, this is not the first time. It's like the 100th time. It's like the 100th of time. They always go through this.
Okay. Okay.
So I don't want now one of them to go to jail, but
No, but that ain't up to you. I mean, clearly you can't control it. You know what I mean? I find it odd that mom raised both kids and now both kids are at each other's throat like cats and dogs.
Right. And then you're going to sit there and say, oh, I don't want none of them to go to jail. Then why are they like this at this ripe old age of them? Because you look older, but you don't look that old. So that kind of tells me that you had these children when you was damn near probably a child or a little bit past that. It didn't have no clue, didn't have no idea of what you was going to do in that situation. You know, there was a time where I used to hear a lot of sisters, especially when they was young, that be happy. They was all frantic to want to have children, right? Whether they was with that man or not, but had no game plan, had no foundation or any kind of structural aptitude to figure out, all right, once I have this child, what I need to do in life. Y'all just think it's just all cute because they smell nice, they brand new babies, you know, all this, and y'all so into the honeymoon stage of having infant children. But guess what? They don't stay that way forever. Guess what? They grow up. Guess what? They have needs and wants, just like how you was when you was a child. So instead of trying to fantasize this whole, oh, I'm having babies and they so cute and shit like that, you need to have some kind of mindset. All right, I'm having these children. How are we going to raise these children in the best of our ability? And what structure are we going to raise these children under? What mindset are we going to try to give these children? What are we going to teach them to make them better than what we are? I mean, I've seen and heard so many stories about women having these children and don't have a fucking clue how they're going to raise them or what they're going to do because the whole point of having children is to one, exceeding your legacy. That's why fathers are important. Yeah. But guess what? These ladies just rip off babies left and right, just like they going to the candy store buying a bag of Skittles. They don't give a fuck. They have no idea of what the responsibility of it is. They like the romanticizing part of it. Of, oh, I gave birth. They're brand new. They smell like babies, and they're so cute and cuddly and all that. And don't think about the long haul. There are so many women out here that only think about short-term shit, but don't think about long-term life. Men too. There's some men out here that do that too. Y'all think about the here and now. All right, that's great. But what about 5 weeks from now? What about 2 years from now? What about 10 years from now? When we gonna get out of this nigga-ass mind state and really get to the meat of the matter and really try to break certain behavioral patterns that go on in our community? I could care less about what go on in other people's communities. I'm talking about the Black people's community. When we're gonna start saying enough is enough and change it.
Dogs, and she just has no idea how or why or none of that. Yeah, okay. Anyway, let's keep watching.
I don't know. Yeah. Does the older one have any injuries? Was she hit with anything?
They was fighting each other.
They were
if
both
one go to
fighting.
jail, both need to go to jail.
Yeah, that's probably it.
So I don't
Are
know
you
how
okay
y'all gonna do it.
with taking custody of the kids until we
If I
figure
have
out
to.
if you have to? Okay.
If I have to.
Okay.
That means she would rather not, but if she has to.
She just trying to spare her so that she won't go to jail.
Nah, both of y'all need to go to jail. I don't even know who did what, but I know both of y'all need to go to jail. This what y'all do? Okay, yeah. Both of y'all need to take a ride.
I press charges on my sister, but I'm pressing charges on my sister.
Okay.
You said she accidentally hit your
She
kid?
reached trying to hit me, and she hit my baby.
Okay.
And
That's what made me actually.
and you know what's bad in a family structure when you got family members that don't give a fuck about trying to put another family member in jail. This got to be a certain level of dysfunction, a certain level of hatred, a certain level of jealousy, maybe a certain level of lack of discipline, whereas you don't give a fuck about putting your family member, sibling at that, in jail. Don't get me wrong. I didn't see plenty things. I didn't dealt with plenty things in my history. I didn't see plenty siblings that are trifling as shit. Don't respect shit. Don't honor shit. Don't want to do right. All they feel like doing is taking advantage of the situation and crying victim at the end of it. I've dealt with it in my own family structure. Someone did a motherfucker wrong. Now you don't want to talk to a motherfucker no more. Now, he the worst shit since sliced bread, or she the worst shit since sliced bread. But y'all was just good a minute ago, but because of maybe a misunderstanding or a lack of communication or lack of respect, shit go. Now, I don't condone families being at odds like this. I actually think it's kind of sad. I'd rather walk away from you before I deal with some drama like this, you know. But since we're here, we got to really understand the meat of the matter and understand that there is something much deeper that's wrong with this scenario. We all do. We all have some trifling fucking people in our family. We got some overly entitled motherfuckers in our family. We got motherfuckers that walk around think they shit don't stink in our family. We got people that think that they can just take advantage of your kindness in your family, in our family. All that shit. That's why some situations need to be left alone. Don't bitch about it. Don't moan about it. I know sometimes it upsets us all. But sometimes you just got to learn how to walk away from certain shit and certain things. And just let people be how they need to be. You know? Especially if you're not their parent. The one thing I hate about our community, we try to look out. We are giving people by nature. We are. Historically, the Black culture is a giving and loving people. But there are so many people in our midst that take advantage of that to the point where they fuck up and burn their bridges. And it's a sad thing. But a lot of times, them individuals got to learn the hard way.
Engage her to fight her back because she hit my daughter.
So this happened in the car?
In the car. She got the glass bottle. As you can see right here, I have a big knot on my head. If you feel it, I have a big knot on my head. Yes, touch it. She hit me in the head with a bottle numerous of times. She cut me. That's why I was bleeding at right here. She's very dangerous. She aggressive. When she get mad, she already stabbed me before. I have a report on her already about that.
I got you.
And that's a problem right there in itself. Like, damn, just because you get upset and angry at certain situations, that just gives you the right to want to put hands on people. That just gives you the right to physically assault someone. I mean, hollering and screaming and yelling and cursing at somebody. I mean, that's one thing. That's another sign of abuse. Yeah, it's verbal abuse, but it's verbal. You're not putting your hands on them. You know, there are times where people might feel a certain way and they might want to have to express how they feel. They are totally entitled to that. But when you get into the realm of where you got to get physical, now that's when it becomes a problem. And the one thing I hate to see, well, I don't hate, because hate's a strong word. What I dislike seeing is people getting outside their body because they're not agreeing or liking the scenario or what's going on or the disagreements that's happening, and they got to put their fucking hands on it and think that shit's cool. We got to stop doing that, people. We got to stop utilizing our emotion. We need to stop making our emotional state an excuse for assaulting people. Friends, family, and everybody in between. Now, unless it's in self-defense, then that's something different. Unless somebody came at you physically, then you know, hey, all bets is off. But to sit there because you don't know how to emotionally regulate yourself, the way is that you have to put your hands on somebody, and that becomes a problem.
She's supposed to be from around me already. She's supposed to have a warrant out right now as it is because she was fighting me New Year's Eve.
Okay, and when you were in the car, where did she act?
Look, man, if they don't get that figured out, somebody gonna lose their life behind some stupid shit. We don't even know what this is about, y'all. We still don't even know what they were arguing. arguing for, and it didn't seem like nothing that important.
Actually, like taking you.
On my head.
Well, like where you were at.
We was like literally. My baby was in the car seat right here. I was taking my baby out the car because I was going to get
So it was like in the parking lot right here.
Right here, right in front of Dr. G's, right there. My mom moved her car up right here. Okay. Like you can see the side of my mouth and all of that. Yeah. She's very aggressive. She get very angry and mad, and I'm pressing charges on her.
So I'll be honest, because this situation happened in front of the baby, because I know she said that the baby was accidentally hit in the process of them, fighting with each other. We do have to contact DCF. So DCF will be involved.
And that's another thing that I can't stand with our community. Because of course, a lot of us have children. Of course, a lot of us are raising another life out here. But when it gets to the point where you guys are going through your own, I'm talking about the adults, when you're going through all this different shit, and I say this shit and I believe in this and I'm gonna stand on it. I personally, me, do not like arguing in front of children. I don't like getting into disputes and disagreements that gets beyond, okay, I understand where you're at, you understand where I'm at, now we can leave it alone or we can try to resolve it. I don't like that shit. Because now you're traumatizing those children. Now you putting that energy that y'all got going on in those children. And then don't get mad when these children start acting out in their school or around their peers, and then next thing you know, you getting calls from the school talking about, well, damn, your child's doing this, their child's doing that. And they're not trying, they don't understand where this child is getting this behavior from. There are so many children that act up in school in bullyish manners because of the bullshit that they fucking see in their house. The things that these adults do around these children and don't give a fuck, man. The kind of music y'all listen to, the kind of interactions that you bring around your children. They soak that shit in like a sponge, man. They soak it all in. So if you're an adult that got children all running around your house, but you still want to be about that life, you still want to party, you still want to have your Thursday and Friday night get-togethers at your motherfucking house with whoever the fuck y'all bring over there, y'all doing all this stupid shit. You or you're a single woman, you ain't got no husband, but you got 3-4 kids running around this motherfucker, but you still want to entertain another man in your house that ain't they daddy. And don't give a fuck what your children is witnessing you do. 1, you don't have no respect for yourself. 2, you have no respect for your children. Because why would you put them in there? Why would you into your dysfunctional behavior for your own personal wants and needs and likes? I witnessed this shit all of my life. Growing up, being a young adult, being in a dating life, dating this person, that person, this person, that person. And I'm not going to lie. I dated some people. I've had some interactions with some ladies over the years. And I fucked up a lot of times dating women that had children. That was not mine. And what I saw with them ladies, they didn't give a fuck what their children saw. They didn't. They had no respect, no boundaries, no restrictions, no nothing. If their child walked in her bedroom and saw her toss the fuck up like a salad at Olive Garden, she didn't give a fuck. She gonna get up, jump up, smack that child in the face, talking about, get the fuck out of my room, instead of just like, why do they have to be put in that predicament? Like, why would you even risk that? Why? First off, why you got a door that don't lock? Like, what the fuck are we doing? You couldn't put a push lock doorknob on your fucking bedroom door? If you're just doing all this shit, if you just don't feel like having your children somewhere else and you just trying to have a good old grown folk time. You know, children do just get up at the middle of the night, just randomly. Especially if they know it's a stranger in the house they're not really familiar with because they're curious. They want to know who the fuck this motherfucker is. So they do shit like that. But what do I know? I don't know.
Times DCF and came out to my house.
Okay.
They
Did
gonna
she
come
live
to-
with you?
No, DCF gonna come to my house, see how nice my house is, and DCF gonna close this case.
Okay.
So it'd be a waste of time come checking in.
I know, but we have to. Law enforcement
Yeah,
has
all
to.
right, that's fine.
All right.
That's a fighting ass family.
I'm Officer Galasso.
Yo, we've seen her on body cam before, though. I think, right?
Yes.
What's your name?
Alicia.
Alicia.
Yes.
Can you please tell me your side of the story?
To be honest, sir, only thing I got to say is I know it hit that baby. Other than that,
Just
it
from
happened.
hold on. From start to finish.
I'm sorry.
Walk me through what happened.
January 1st, me and my sister.
Walk me through what happened today.
I'm gonna tell you the whole thing. While we were
Just-
sitting in the car not talking to each
Man,
other.
man, please, we don't need the whole thing. Just hurry up and land your plane, man. We don't need the whole thing.
What transpired to this? December 31st, we was at my auntie house. She called the police over there, and I left because I didn't know if I had a warrant or not. She told the police that I jumped on her. They put a warrant out for me for real. I didn't even have a warrant. Then, on top of that, we haven't been speaking to each other since then. I had to get a ride from my mom to go pick my son up, so I had to be in the car with her. She was already in the car. So now we running around, not talking to each other, not saying nothing to each other. Don't say nothing to me. I ain't saying nothing to you. Why are you worrying about if this girl a manager or not at my job? That don't have nothing to do with you. If she want to tell Facebook she a manager, let her tell Facebook she a manager. It has
So
nothing to do with you. That's what we're arguing about right now. Somebody else's business.
I get it. Can you
Somebody
tell
else's
me?
business.
Can you tell me, like, did you hit her with the bottle?
Of course not. Oh, my little boy in there, I ain't touch her with that bottle.
So how the fuck she get a knot on her head? Face got blood on it, and her child ended up getting struck in the middle of the melee. And this is the shit I be saying. People be getting so fucking heated in their own little personal battles around children, and they get to squabbling with each other and all this other shit. You know, if the children's around, because children are not taught, children are not naturally made to be just angry and just be violent and just be combative and just be unruly. Children are made to be that way because of the shit that they see around them. The environment of the adults that they are around. And they can't like help it. They can't stop it because they're children. They don't know how to take care of themselves. It's our responsibility to take care of these children. So when you're doing all this reckless ass bullshit in front of these children, and then these children start acting out amongst their peers, don't get mad behind it.
And as you can see, when people put something on their mama, on their kids, clearly that doesn't mean anything. Folks be lying, looking at you straight in your face. Yeah, I'll put it on my dead son. It don't matter. They still lying.
It's a camera right there, Dr. Brown emergency, whatever that is.
So where she has injuries, where do the injuries come from?
What you mean? I got injuries. I busted up. I ain't held no bottle.
She has she's bleeding on her face.
She could have scratched her own
She has
self.
a bump on her head.
I don't know. It's just what
She don't know. She got all that shit, but she did all right. Somebody's gonna lump themselves up and scratch themselves up, but they bleeding on their own, and you didn't have nothing to do with it. What in the fucking Martin Lawrence and Lynn Winfield fucking what's love got to do with it kind of bullshit we talking about, man. Come on. What was that movie with Martin Lawrence and Lynn Winfield when they had a love situation and she was like, she put a fucking a pool cube in the motherfucking stock and just started beating herself in the face, and then called the police and said, "Yeah, he did it." I'm trying to think of that fucking name of that movie. It was with Martin Lawrence, Bobby Brown, and Lynn Winfield. I can't think of that movie. If y'all can think of it, please put it in the chat. But you don't do that shit. Who's gonna like beat their own self up? Even if you're doing that, you really need some serious mental health help. I'm not about to beat my own self up to try to make it look like you did it to try to get you jammed up. What the fuck are we talking about? That's just some slow shit.
That's our mom. We sisters. Come on, man. You gonna take me to jail? I didn't even do nothing. I'm pressing charges on her too then. We both gotta go to jail. Because I'm not going to jail for no fighting her, man. Come on. Why you doing this to me? Don't catch another charge.
I heard that.
All right, if you're going to jail because of the interactions you got going on with your sister, it's because of you. It ain't issues. It's you. You don't know how to fucking emotionally regulate your fucking behavior, man. You don't know how to conflict resolve anything. All you know how to do is pop the fuck off, scream, holler, and then swing. That's a problem. That's a serious problem. Because I don't give a fuck how a motherfucker talk. Talk is talk. You can talk about me all the fuck you want. I'm going to just look at you and laugh. Because if anybody got any value in themselves, they're going to feel that way. Now, when you start getting physical, and then that's when we're in a whole different situation. Now I got to fucking be on some John Wick shit. Now I got to be on. Fuck out of here, man.
Come on, man. You gotta take out a jail too. That's what I said. Both of y'all should go. Come on, man. She always do this to me, man. Dang. I ain't even doing nothing.
Come on, man. Y'all too old for this shit. Y'all both got kids. At that point, when both of y'all, understandably, you don't like your sister or whatever, which, man, listen, family is all you have. It doesn't matter that you don't see eye to eye. But again, I don't know the history here. But by the time you have your own kids, you
understand, Heavy Gimp. There are just some family members that just don't need to be around each other. And that's 100.
Can you dig it? Can you dig it? Can you dig it?
There are just some family members that don't give a fuck about nothing but theyself. You just got some family members that don't give a fuck about nothing but what they can get up out of another family member because they know that family member cares about them. So they gonna fucking ride that shit out. Trust me, I know. I've had family members that all they did was use and then cry victim or then try to spin the narrative. Oh man, what? You're not gonna help the motherfucker out and we blood? You know, that guilt shit. A family member will try to guilt the fuck out of you because they a fucking bum. And then you like, wow. And then when you don't help them, now you ain't shit. Like, where we doing this at? I see this shit every day. I see this shit everywhere. I'm sick of seeing it. But I understand where it's coming from. It's a lack of structure in the family dynamics. Everybody can say, well, I'm this, I'm that, I'm this, I'm that. Or I can do this. I'm on this. I've done this. Great. Granted. Kudos to you. You want a cookie? Great. But if you ain't doing nothing to help correct problems, especially if it's in your family, fuck a motherfucker out here in the streets. If you're not trying to help to correct the bullshit in your family, you just as wrong. Now, I know there's situations that you just might just be like, you know what, it's enough. Trust me, I know. There's some situations in my own immediate family I'm just done with. And I'm not about to stress myself. I sleep real good at night. I could care less about how these motherfuckers are living a life. I wish them well. I just can't fuck with you. I love you from a distance, like 1,000 miles away.
You gotta let shit go. You gotta figure things out. You gotta let shit go. Bury the hatchet. Let whatever is old, just let it be. You can't just be at your sister's throat like this. But never mind what I'm saying. It's a whole bunch of people. Look, they hate their mama, hate their brother, hate their sister, and you're walking around with that type of hatred in you. If y'all keep fighting and y'all ain't got no better, because typically,
And it ain't necessarily got to be about hating your family or hating your siblings or hating your uncles or cousins or aunties or whatever the fuck case. Just leave them be. Why put that extra stress and energy in your heart hating them? Know who they are and act accordingly. If you know your brother's a bum, he's a bum. If you know your sister's a skank, she's a skank. What can you do to change that? What can you do? What can you do if your cousin's just a bum ass motherfucker? Your auntie's a fucking Jezebel. What can you really do? Leave them be. They have to change for themselves. We can only do so much for our people. We can only help so much for our people. They got to want to help themselves. If all the shit that I dealt with in my background, in my history, if I would have utilized that to make it to be, I'm a victim of everything, I wouldn't be where I'm at right now. And I'm not saying I'm at the best point of my life, but I ain't at the worst point. I didn't see some of the worst. I didn't see the baddest of the bad. I didn't see the downtrodden. I didn't see the bottom of the barrel ass shit. But at the end of the day, you as an individual got to look at you to make it better for you. All we can do is give advice and give grace to others. If they don't want to take that advice, if they don't want to take that knowledge, then that's on them. If they think that everybody is supposed to be, you expect everybody to do any and anything for you just because you're you's a selfish ass bastard. Because don't nobody out here owe you shit. If you're grown enough and old enough, if you are grown enough and old enough to recognize what you need to do for yourself, I can't lean on somebody else. Thank you. I tried my best. I try my best. But I've always had that mindset. I just had nicks and crannies and highs and lows coming up. I should be higher than what I am now. But I can't complain about it And I'm not going to complain about it because if I was going to be on it, I would have already been on it. So for me to come from wherever I was at to where I'm at now, it ain't just because of somebody else. It's because of the Most High and my own fucking doing. Can't nobody else out here make you do what you need to do for yourself. Nobody. If you want to be a bum all your days, if all you want to do is smoke weed and play video games, then fuck off. That's on you. If all you want to do is use men for money to enhance your hair, your eyes, your body, and all this other bullshit, hit the clubs every fucking night. That's on you. If you want to lay up on your ass and beg everybody to just get a fucking meal instead of earning it for yourself, that's on you. But don't get mad when you done worn out your welcome. Don't get mad when certain people and families and friends and associates just say, I'm done fucking with you. Don't get mad when that happens. Because you only did it to yourself.
If two people get into a good dust up, usually they'll be friends after, or usually they can bury the hatchet after. But if every time these two fight, it's just worse and worse and worse and worse, it's only gonna get worse. Somebody got to lose their life for this shit to be at peace, which is ridiculous. This is your family. It should not be like that. You should normalize that. You got to know when to just, like, you don't have to win every fight, man. Let somebody else win if that's what it takes.
And to piggyback off what Heavy Gan said, yeah, let that motherfucker win by themselves. They think they know everything. Let them think that. Knowing that they wrong. Let them think it. Fuck it. Okay, you know everything. All right, go on about your business. Go on about your way. I don't need no smoke. I don't need no stress, especially around my kids. You want to act all out? No. We ain't about to do all that. Do what you got to do. Do what you got to do. You know it all. You are the oracle of all of it. Go do it. But I guarantee what they do in the hood, on my soul. Find out later.
I understand your mouth. I'm gonna calm down.
I understand.
It's hurting my arm. Don't put it too tight.
It's not too tight.
Just leave it. Just pull it up there. I'm pulling it up. I don't want it on my wrist. Come on, man. Not just one. Come on. I always want to go to jail. And I don't even be going.
Look, if you always going to jail, then you are the one doing shit. If you're always going to jail, maybe you should stop doing what you're doing. And listen, we just don't really know enough.
And right. And with that being said, you saying you always going to jail. Everybody else ain't making you go to jail. You making yourself go to jail. What the fuck are we talking about? If every time, now I ain't gonna lie, I wasn't the saint growing up in my younger years. I done did some shit. Some shit I got caught on. A lot of shit I didn't get caught on. But guess what? I did it. So if I would have whenever I paid the price for it, whenever I got held accountable for it, you know who I looked at? Myself. I didn't blame that other motherfucker. I didn't blame homeboy down the street. I didn't blame that woman. I didn't blame my mama. I didn't blame my grandparents. I didn't blame my uncle. I didn't blame nobody but me for what the fuck I was put in at that fucking time. Because guess who got caught? Me, motherfucker. See, this is so victimhood shit. this to become a thing in social media and in modern times right now. This victimhood mentality. Well, if it wasn't for this, I wouldn't have done that. So you ain't got no thought for yourself. You ain't got no self-intelligence. You no self-care. No knowledge of understanding right from wrong, basically what you're trying to say. So basically you a fucking invalid. Is that what you're trying to tell us? You're trying to tell us that you don't know how to control your emotions so much because of other people's shit that you fuck up and crash the fuck out. This is what we say. Because that's the new word now. Crash out. No, crash out is just a modern way of saying use a dumbass that make bad decisions, that make bad choices, that just do whatever the fuck you want to do because you say so. Just because Omar's a stoolie, just because you say Omar's a stoolie, I'm supposed to leave that Sosa said so? What the fuck are we talking about? It's you, motherfucker. I'm still what? Where am I? Oh, okay. Okay. Well, thank you. Yeah, I do hold myself accountable. I mean, because I'm me. I don't wake up to somebody else. You know, I can't be somebody else because somebody else already took it. I'm me. You know, and after me, there will be no more.
About mom, so I can't really say a lot, but I'm telling you, mom raised both of these kids in this house and they're at each other's throat like this. Yeah, it's something that mom didn't do right.
It's hurting me. This
Stop.
One. I am.
Stop moving around. It won't hurt. Listen, they are not.
If you cooperate with us, we're loosening it for you. You gotta relax right now, all right? You gotta relax right now, all right?
You want to sit down?
Man, dang, I'm tired of this girl. Man, dang.
All right, come on, you gotta get up.
I'm tired of this girl. I'm always the one going to tell.
If you're tired of it, why you hang around? Why, if you're tired of with somebody, if somebody gets you to the point where they irk your soul, why are you still around them? Understand that family's family and blood is blood. And the old saying goes, blood is supposed to be thicker than water. They say that shit. But more and more, as time has evolved, it's more and more blood that do each other wrong than a man that you don't know from Adam on the moon on the street. So that means nothing in this day and time about being family. Because family will take advantage of you more than a nigga on the street. Because they feel entitled that they can do that shit. And I get so sick of seeing that shit, man. See, if people had the mindset of me, there'd be a lot of family motherfuckers out here like, damn, pissed the fuck off because it's like they can't play it. I done got played enough in my lifetime. Me personally, I ain't never played my family. I ain't never took from my family. I ain't never took advantage of my family. Because I always felt that family's supposed to take care of each other. But family in this day and time would take advantage. If they saw 2 mushrooms and they loved mushrooms, they'll eat both them bitches knowing that you like the one that like mushrooms too. They'll just say, you know, hey, I like them. But you know I like them too. But you don't give a fuck. Yeah, know the difference between relatives, and family. There are a lot of relatives out there. There are a lot of irrelevant relatives out there. There are a lot of lazy, self-centered, entitled relatives out here. And if even some of mine is hearing me on this fucking live stream, and they probably not, but if it gets back to them, I'm gonna tell you this right now. You are where you are with me because you wasn't right by me. And I'm just keeping it 100. Just keep it 100. I am so sick and tired of seeing the dysfunction in our community with our own family. I am so sick and tired of seeing family members take advantage of other family members' kindness. Get your bum ass on your own. They didn't put you here. If they ain't your mama, if they ain't your daddy, it ain't their responsibility. I said that shit. I meant that shit. Shout out to Messy Michon. They not that y'all not their responsibility. Sorry. Especially if you're grown. Get your ass up. It should be a song back in the day by Outkast. You need to get up, get out, and get something. Don't let the days of your life pass by. You need to get up, get out, and get something. Don't spend all your time just getting high, nigga.
Like if you're always the one going to jail, it's because of what you're doing. You know what I mean? If your other sister is smart enough to not go to jail while you go to jail, what does that tell you?
All right.
But I do believe it's both of them. I do believe what the mama said is both of them, and both of them should go.
We're gonna sit you in the car. Are you gonna cooperate with us? Come on.
Calm down.
Stand up.
She's gonna be okay. She good. She good. I'm not going to jail, bro. I'm tired of going to jail. I'm tired of going to jail. I'm tired of going to jail.
No, you ain't going to jail for her. You going to jail because you an idiot. The fuck are you talking? See, this is that it. Oh my god, this that slow bus shit. This that slow bus shorty shit. How you going to jail because of her? And she ain't going to jail. Oh, bitch, you're going to jail because of you. Because you don't know how to fucking act. You don't know how to articulate yourself. You don't know how to fucking power down. You don't know how to chill out your emotions. You don't know how to stop Hulk raging. You don't know how to shut the fuck up. You don't know how to just walk away. You don't know how to just fucking eat some ice cream and stick a thumb up your ass and just walk off. Yeah, I said that shit. Eat some ice cream, stick a thumb up your ass. Some of you bitches like that shit, and go walk off.
You gonna get this in the red?
Roll her on her butt.
She's just way too old to be.
No, she just has mental instabilities, man. She's mentally unstable. Doing all this shit, I'm sorry. We suffer in our community with the most mental health issues probably out of anybody in this country. And more as the days and the weeks and the months and the years and the decades pass us by, we are seeing more and more of this shit. We, as Black people, have serious mental health issues that are not being addressed, that are not being looked at, that are not being resolved. And it's becoming a serious problem. If you want to see the rest of that, please go over to the Heavy Gant and see that so you can get that. That was enough. That was triggering enough for me. And I don't even want to see no more of that shit because that shit was blowing me. But some more bullshit. And I just saw this shit tonight. So I had to react to this shit. And this some old Pop the Balloon shit. With the original Pop the Balloon, we didn't see so many others with, the ghetto Pop the Balloons, the fucking New York Pop the Balloons, all this other shit. But with Arnett, that actually got to deal with Netflix because her and her husband actually started that business and they're doing it the right way and it's blowing up and she does it a certain way, but we got a Pop the Balloon on this that we got to talk about. This shit is just ratchet as shit. But without further ado, shout out to Easy Breezy Live, which is a new content creator that I just actually got up on. He got way more subscribers than me, but go ahead on check his shit out. Oh, and by the way, while you're here, please like, share, and if you are new, subscribe to the Black Bottom Broadcast. Tell a friend, tell a friend, tell a friend to tune on in. But let's hear this bullshit. Woman gets roasted for a botched BBL on the Pop Balloon. And the shit is tragic. But all right, let's go.
Is he someone that's your type?
He is.
Is my man's about to take one for the
He
team?
doesn't look good. My go back to type. He doesn't look toxic, so.
Dang, bro, she just said you're soft. You're not my original type. You're not one of the dudes that I've been smashing for the past 12 to 15 years, depending on your age. You look like a stand-up man, and now you're going to take care of me and my 15-year-old YN. Great. Now you're about to take care of me and my 15-year-old YN, and yeah, he's going to be causing trouble, and she's going to be cheating, going back to, hood guy. Congrats. All right, so we have a Pop the Balloon video. I heard this part was good, so let's just hop straight into it.
All right, let's bring out our next single lady.
Lots of dudes.
Hello, welcome in. What's your name?
Hi, my name is Shay.
Hey, Shay. How old are you?
38.
And what do you do?
Work for the county.
Okay. Now, what are some things you like to do for fun?
Hold on, I'm not even gonna lie. Her build is interesting. I can't cap. Like, I don't know. Maybe I'm tripping.
I like to cook, give back to my community, spend time with my son.
We gotta investigate. Dang, her account's private. How you gonna go and Pop the Balloon? Have a private account, bro. Maybe I'll see your body throughout the video.
Very family-oriented person, so family.
Okay. What's your favorite thing to cook?
I don't have a favorite thing.
Okay.
I just cook. Can't you tell?
And now what are you looking for in a man?
Someone who's stable, is driven, respectful, can communicate. Those are like the ground bases.
Okay. And what are some of your deal breakers?
If you want more kids, deal breaker.
Wait, she has kids?
That's fine. Yeah. Pretty much deal breaker. You want more kids. Okay. If you don't have a primary care physician, deal breaker, because it means to me you don't
go to the doctor.
Keep yourself checked up.
Okay. All right, cool. So we did get some pop balloons. Let's go on over there, see why they ended up popping. Your name and age?
Silas, 42.
And Silas, why did you end up popping your balloon?
Just not my type. But I like how she put herself together and everything, but just not my type.
Okay.
So I feel like all the dudes who pop the balloon, they're peeping the same thing I'm peeping. Well, her body built like that. Like the build's interesting, but like it just looks like, you know what I'm saying, she had some work done or something. But if she got like a BBL or something, don't they take the fat from the stomach or something and then they put it, you know what I'm saying? But it seems like she still got like the stomach. So I don't know.
No, is he
Maybe
someone that's your type?
I don't know. I don't know much about it.
No.
Okay. Why not?
I just not. I love all black. As you can tell, just don't like a little bit how it's put together, the jeans with the shoes, but you know.
Thank you. Your
Bro,
name.
that don't even look bad,
My name
bro.
is Derek, 36.
All right, Derek, why'd you end up popping your balloon?
So you see, like this is the reason, like I don't know, these episodes or like these videos are kind of like strange because they be popping for no or not popping, but like giving reasons for like the smallest things, bro. His pants, dog. Like, what's wrong with bro's pants?
Certainly for me, you know, we just was talking about not wasting anybody's time and just, I guess, the initial attraction. You gorgeous, love your skin tone. But, you know, just some certain things that I'm looking for just wasn't, you know, in it for me.
Okay, I see. And is he someone that's your type?
Bro, doing a whole lot of,
Not my
whole lot
type,
of yapping.
but my type as far
About
as height,
nothing.
but just not my type as far as physical attraction. But
Over here, your name and age, and why did you end up popping your balloon?
Jamal, 40. Just initial attraction, just not someone I would typically go for. But beautiful woman.
Now, is he someone that's your type?
He can be my type.
I gotta say this though. Excuse me. This is the kind of shit that I hate on these kind of panels, shows, these kind of so-called dating shows. There are some men that be so nice to these women that come on these pop the balloon shows. It makes me sick. But when we flip it and it's the man and it's a row of women with balloons, they have no filter as far as how they respond to that person when they first see them, the things that they say to them. They show men no respect. And I'm not saying that men should just say, bitch, you came out here looking fucked up with this foul ass BBL and these baby ass legs looking like a bug life on crack and with your shoulders big as fuck. And you got the shoulder and the arm fucking capacity that could have fucking tapped out John Cena too. So, I mean, but men are dogs, men are disrespectful, men are this, men are that. But men be really showing you fucking helpless grace. And I'm so sick of seeing this shit. I'm so sick of men that you can look in their eyes. I can look in their eyes and tell what they really want to say, but they don't say it. This is why I'm not in this kind of space. Because they would hate me. Like, bitch, you got the you have the immediated gall to come out here with this fucking body shape, size, ratio, with this bullshit ass dress on and think I'm supposed to be nice to you. I'm supposed to just say, oh yeah, she fine. No, nigga, no. No, like, bitch, why you come out here like this? Where you get your surgery from? Because there ain't no where in hell you shaped like that naturally. But anyway, all right, let's go.
I type, darken it up a little bit, and yeah, other than that.
Darken it up is crazy.
Thank you. Your name and age, and why did you end up popping your balloon?
Zachary, and 40. I definitely want another child. I feel like I can love unconditionally if I had a kid, you know, instead of just trying to take care of a female and her kids maybe or her baggage or whatever. But I would definitely want a family.
That's valid. Like, that's so valid, bro. He wants another kid and she has a kid.
Right. She got a whole 15-year-old. Apparently this person was a one and doneer and decided once she had her first child that she wasn't gonna have no more. So she did a procedure where she can't have no more, but then got the audacity to get body surgery done on her ass. She had a whole 15-year-old son, so he got to walk around the house looking at this strange looking motherfucking heifer walk around the house with this bullshit on her. And you don't think that he's getting teased by his peers? You don't think his friends or his associates at school is like, damn, bitch, nigga, what's wrong with your mama? Why she look like that? Why her body look like that? Why she look like a penguin on crack and heroin and lean? Like, why? Like, why did she do that to herself? She didn't look like that when we was 5. Well, man, I don't know, but this is what we deal with. Black women that don't like their natural bodies or don't want to put in the work to help improve their bodies. That's the T. Modern women do not like to put in the work to improve their bodies. They rather follow suit with these rich motherfuckers that's doing what they doing, that got the money to do it, even though that's still not a flex, because they still gonna have to deal with that shit, in the end, instead of just putting in the work. I'm quite sure you have a lot to say, but let's go.
And then she gonna say she wants a dude who doesn't want another. So he gonna be taking care of that kid, and then he can't even have another one. Like that don't even make no sense, bro. Like the whole stepdad thing is like kind of odd to me, cause like I don't know. I want my own kids personally, and I'm sure like bro, this dude he wants his own kids too. So the fact that that's a deal breaker for her, bro. If you have a kid, you can't a deal breaker can't be having another kid. That's how I feel. You know what I'm saying? That's asking for too much. Because why would he bro gotta raise somebody else's kid, then he can't even have his own either? That's tough.
Oh.
See someone that's your type?
He's not a bad looking fella. It's just, again, I'm one and done, baby.
All right, thank you. Your name and age, and why did you end up popping your balloon?
My name is Jody. I'm 37. And yeah, she reminds me of my child's mother. You look exactly like her, so I can't do that again.
I just got to say this. Because the broad is hitting 40. You got a 15-year-old. So let's do the math. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy. She looks good. Okay. I'm not a technician. I'm not a technical doctor in the terminology of that shit. All I can say, the bitch look funny. But you're saying you're one and done at the ripe old age that you are, hitting 40 on the door, but you want another man. So what if this man doesn't have children and wants children? But because you did what you did and how you did it, that could never happen with you. Why do you think these men want to deal with you, bitch? Why do you think, you know how many situations where a man actually just accepts the fact that you got a teenage child and still wants to deal with you, but that child resents that man because that ain't the daddy? Where the daddy at? Yeah, she was 22 when she got pregnant with her child. 22, 23, whatever the fuck case is. 38. So 22 going on 23 or whatever the fuck case is. Doesn't matter. Why ain't you fucking take it serious with them? You know, all these baby mamas with these old ass kids be expecting so much from new men that they didn't fucking get from their own children's father. They done made all the mistakes with their children's father, so now after that shit didn't work out, now they want to set a standard for the new motherfucker. Why? There are too many platforms, too many men's circles, too many conversations of this very subject where men is like, no, we're not about to do that. It's not about to happen. Men are getting tired of this shit. And then we're looked at as we ain't shit because man has standards. I done dealt with that shit in my lifetime in dating until the point where I'm at right now. 4 times in my life. Dealing with a female that had a baby by a whole nother man or men. 4 times in my lifetime. Didn't work on neither one of them. Why? Because either the woman still had affections for the daddies. The child wasn't gonna never show me no respect. Or a little bit of all of the above. It's a bad deal. It's a bad deal. As much as you ladies want to sit here and claim, well, that shouldn't mean anything. That shouldn't mean anything. They're not gonna stop. No, yeah, it means everything. It means everything. Because first off, you done already made a life with a whole nother person. What was the expectations behind that? Did y'all just have a drunk nigga night and just said, oh, well, oops? Did y'all discuss this life? Did y'all make plans of this? You probably did on some situations, but somewhere down the line, that man said, fuck that shit. Or you said, fuck that shit. And in those situations where there's a lot of single baby mamas that's out here, the man never fucking took you serious in the first fucking place. A large percentage of that shit, the man was like, I ain't ready to have no kids. But you was like, oh, I'm gonna have this motherfucker anyway. You know that my body, my choice bullshit y'all talk about? Now you just stuck that nigga with the bag because, yeah, now he got to pay for it. Because since he don't want to be with you no more, the first thing you say is, I'm going to put you on child support. I'm going to ruin you financially. I'm going to destroy you. Yeah, us men have heard that all. Then you wonder why men later down the road, even when they deal with that shit, move the way they move and be apprehensive dealing with women, especially when you get comfortable with each other and then y'all start having certain disagreements and certain conversations, and then they start lashing out in a way, and it's like, whoa, what the fuck are we doing? Because the one thing that upsets us men is women that's not really truly understanding. Look, what you dealt with in your past has nothing to do with me. I should not have to deal with your trauma and your issues of whatever the fuck happened in your life. Because if I did that, and some of us men have, I can admit I've made some mistakes myself. Whereas I've taken out things on a person that had nothing to do with it. But I corrected it. I admitted it. I owned up to it. Some of you women won't. And that's the battle of the sexes.
One and done.
Uh-oh, not him using your line on you.
It's okay. It's okay.
Yeah, it is what it is. But you beautiful though.
Thank you.
Most definitely.
Now, is he someone that's your type?
So I'm going to be honest. I'm trying to steer away from my type. You have the more hooder look, and I'm trying to go on the more mellow look. My type is, yeah. So my old type.
I look hood.
You look a little,
Yeah, no. I come from around the way. Yeah.
Okay, you look a little with it, so I'm trying to get away from it.
Yeah.
But yeah. So other than that, you're good. I'm just trying to stay away.
Wait,
from
so
my
she
type.
does like hood guys, or she doesn't?
Thank you. Your name and age, and why did you end up popping your balloon?
Eric, 41. I say like the tattoos. and maybe just like a little thinner in the hips.
Okay.
That's what we was all thinking.
Might that make you laugh, Shay?
No worries. It's just, it was just a little thinner in the hips. Let me push him in a little bit. Okay.
Now, is he someone that's your type?
I'm going to be honest. I'm not feeling the grills, the mouthful jury, but yeah. So, yeah.
Thank you.
The grills.
Okay, let's head on back. Where did that pop come from? Oh, look at me. I almost skipped over him. Your name and age, and why did you end up popping your balloon?
Yasin, 43, beautiful chocolate woman. I wanted to hear her out because I'm more based on personality than physical, period. But it's just the legs don't match the derriere.
I ain't scared of you, motherfucker.
Look, man. Let's unpack this right now. Let's seriously unpack this right now. Because you're gonna see this in full display how this woman came and presented herself, thinking that she was gonna come up and what was sad about this interaction was shit, man. We had to do a lot of flower bringing and slow singing. I mean, damn, man. You know, it's all good. We ain't got to bring the horns, you know. But whoo, some of you women be killing me, man.
Wait, what?
Bomboca.
Hold up, hold on. Let me move the camera, bro. Let me run that back real quick, just so y'all can. The legs. He said the legs don't match the. Huh?
It's just the legs don't match the derriere.
What does that mean? I don't even know what.
Man, look, just be 100. Look, lady, your BBL does not match your legs. Why the fuck did you come out here like this? Be honest, man. Be fucking honest, because they sure be cutting us up. They sure be downing us. Nigga, your feet dirty. Your fingernails dirty. Your teeth ain't brushed right. Your headline ain't right. Your belly is over your belt down to your back. Look, these women don't give a fuck about what they say about men on these spaces. Why the fuck are y'all keep giving these women grace? Like straight up, like bitch, you a clown. You got these big ass fucking sumo wrestler ass arms. You wide back. You got these heavy ass shoulders, and you ain't got no damn shoulder pads on. Boy, if she ran 5 miles an hour in front of your ass, she would knock you the fuck out. Let her run at you. She will fuck you up. She did not have to do all this shit to her body, but she decided to desecrate her fucking frame with this botch BA. Y'all bitches be killing me. But anyway.
What that mean?
Bomboca.
I mean, bro.
Come on, man. Come on, man.
That's what we was all thinking.
Let's look at it. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Y'all think that shit sweet? Y'all think this is a flex? Y'all think y'all Cardi B? You think you Meg the Stallion? The male horse? You think you that bad bitch? You think you Lotto? These industry hoes has fucked y'all heads up. Thank the Kardashians for kicking this whole lifestyle up. The Kardashians sent y'all off the edge with this shit. But y'all think this shit sweet? This bitch got toothpick legs with an ass that look like it should be on a fucking bitch that's like 250. I mean, there's no. Oh, what's wrong with you? This is against the will of God, man. Jesus ain't coming back behind this. He ain't coming back. Stop asking for him. Stop. Stop asking for him to come back. He ain't. Because if he do, he gonna look at y'all asses and smack the shit out you. Then he just gonna walk back on water and jump. Next thing you know, he gonna fly up in the air again. He's out there. You got it. He just came back just to slap y'all. He ain't coming back for this for our salvation. He's coming back to slap the fuck at you. I did not sacrifice myself for this bullshit right here. I did not bring Malcolm X and Marcus Garvey and all these other, prophets after me for you to fuck up like this. What the fuck are we doing? Is this what's all about money? Eating, drinking, fucking, sulking. This is what it's all about, money? BBLing. Look at her. Her butt is so polluted, money.
I mean, I don't know. I didn't even know black women be getting BBLs like that. Like she already got the meat for it. Like I don't know why you need to get the BBL and have have a botched BBL. That's tough. She didn't even do that.
Okay, now Shay, see someone that's your type.
As I said down there, my legs don't match my derriere. Your grill doesn't match your face, baby. So we good. We good.
I don't give a fuck, bitch. I could go to the dentist behind that. That shit's fucked up. You take that shit out, all your shit gonna look like cow butt shit. It's just gonna be fucked up. Bitch, you just fucked up body. I mean, you probably looking at your shoulders and arms, you was already square back. So you like square bob, square pants and shit, cousin and shit. So you already fucked like that. I mean, I don't know whose side of the family you took on, your mama or your daddy. Your daddy probably had a big back and your mama had them fat ass auntie arms and that shit kind of like coagulated and like mixed around and shit. And then your great auntie didn't have no ass. So you probably was looking like DB, but no, let me shut up.
Behave. Yeah, baby. Yeah.
I wasn't trying to say that. I'm sorry. I just had a vision. But anyway, this shit's fucked up, man. He said, who had the toothpick legs? Probably the daddy. Us men, we don't, some of us, I got slim legs, but it is what it is. I mean, I ain't mad about it, but you mad because he spoke his mind. So now you want to talk about his grill. So insulting. Like, damn, why can't you just take constructive criticism? Because if the shoe was reversed, he would have been on the ass end. If you would have been on the line and you said that shit to him on the line as you popped his balloon, he would have accepted it. Like, all right, okay. But bitch, you got to be a fucking punk. That's why you trigger, because you look wrong. You look all the way wrong. You don't look right. You like two rights to the left. That's how wrong you are. You so right. You two rights to the left. Remember them Oompa Loompas in the pop? Shut up, man. Let me stop.
So
what the hell is a derriere?
That would be my initial problem.
Okay.
That's okay.
Thank you. All right, let's head on
She didn't
back.
deny it though.
So we've got two guys
She
left.
didn't
Go
deny
ahead.
that the legs don't match. No bad.
Ask them a question. Do we? We do, girl.
So, one of the important things to me is to know in the beginning, do you have any mental health diagnoses or anything of that nature?
Okay. Your name and age first. Answer to her question.
My name is Simon. I'm 39.
Mediated gall to ask a man, do you have any mental health issues? You know what? That's just like when these bitches go on Kendrick Gilliam's fucking site and say that they don't want liars or cheaters. Yeah. I got mental health issues. You know, I was 5 years old. I used to beat my meat. I used to smack my mama. I used to sit up here and beat my meat at the breakfast table and put, you know, my sperm in my cereal milk. Yeah, I used to go to school and like have a bag of rocks and just like beat the brakes off of my teacher. Yeah. My gym teacher, I wanted to stick a broom up his ass. Well, why'd you want to do that? Just because I just wanted to do it. What? What? Do you have mental health issues? Bitch, you have mental health issues. Why would you do this? And this is so perfect how I paused this right here. Why would you have, first off, you standing like your whole shit stank. I mean, everything from like everything, like your whole body looked like it stank. And that's not in a good way. You look like you stank. You stand like you stank. Your breath probably stank like a motherfucker. Because there are a large number of women out here with bad breath. I'm just sorry to say it. Some of y'all men don't want to admit to y'all ladies, some of these women breath be stinking like a motherfucker. Your womb is so polluted, probably. It probably got fucking the remnants of King Tut's tomb in that motherfucker. What else? What I'm trying my best, Lord, you know, he ain't through with me yet, you know, but I can't help it, you know, because this is, I bet you this is the kind of shit that she'll walk into church with and think she doing something. Trust me, I done seen them kind of motherfuckers in my church doing this kind of bullshit, but and looking crazy as fuck. With the hair, the outfits, and all this other shit. Trying to suck up the people that get right with yourself, please. First, please. Get right with yourself. Because our Clefo God, man, y'all don't need people like me around. Because my mouth is kind of reckless, and I really don't care. And you're not gonna beat me up, so I really don't give a fuck. You know, so, but I'm not trying to incite violence. Just know that. I know I ain't monetized. Like, share, and subscribe. You're here at the Black Bottom Broadcast. I'm your host, Ross Lee. I'm here to bring the real, have grown folks talk, and have a good time doing it.
The answer to your question is no.
Okay. That's it. Nothing else.
That's it. Okay. Yeah. So,
all right. Thank you. Let's go down here then. Your name and age, and
She
do you have
walking
any
weird.
mental?
Man, she can't even walk right, man. Not only does that BBL make her walk funny, it's like a mixture of her BBL and like bad pussy. I'm sorry. You know, there's some women that just, you know, they shit so, you know, dead to the will of God that they can't walk right. That's what she walk like she stank. This is tragic, man. Why did she do this to herself? And then got the nerve to try to be disrespectful to the men for just giving their take on why they're not interested in her. None of them I'm pissed off at the motherfuckers that still got balloons in their hands. Like, what the fuck are we doing? But all right, let's go.
Diagnosis?
Mental health.
Mental health.
Y'all ain't gonna lie,
Like
that's
any
dead, bro. That would have instant. I mean, that would have been the instant pop for me.
All right, thank you. Let's go down here then.
Bro, like watch. I don't know. Maybe
Your name
maybe I'm
and age, and
overanalyzing.
do you have any mental
But bro, when a girl that can't even like do like simple stuff, like you know what I'm saying, go on hikes and you know what I'm saying.
Yeah. Some of them, yes, they do. Some bad cooch has a smell, but some of these dirt dog scoundrels will still fuck with it, and the bitches will think that they still got it going on. No, dude didn't have nothing else to do with his time. He couldn't find nothing better. He didn't level himself up. And he had no self-respect for himself, because if he did, he wouldn't fuck with you. If any man has any self-respect for himself, it's over for this lady. I'm sorry. It's over for this lady. She might have to crawl back to her 15-year-old son's daddy, because any man that is going to deal with this ain't taking her serious. They not gonna marry her. She's already past the wall. You ain't gonna have no kids by her, especially if you're a man that wants to have a family. You're not gonna deal with a man that ain't got no kids, because if he wants a family, he ain't taking you serious. And if he do fuck with you, all he want to see is how that motherfucker move. And that motherfucker gonna smack the shit out your stomach and your pelvic and might fucking rip your hamstring out. How hard that bitch look. You remember them old school Batman television shows when they used to do the splat? You know, with all right, anyway, let me go.
Can't do all these because she got like work done to her body, bro. That's like an automatic no-go for me, bro. I don't know. It's just like, dude, I need like the not athletic type, but like somebody who can like, you know, do activities. So I feel like that just like hinders your whole experience doing a lot of stuff. Like, I don't know. Maybe.
And a guy like this, and he looks like he goes to the gym. He looking at these fat, sloppy ass arms, your wide, silverback ass shoulders. All this extra shit in your ass, and these toothpick, not even shapely legs. At least, if you're gonna have your legs like that, at least have them look like they have some kind of muscle tone. This bitch don't do shit. She don't do no Stairmasters. She don't do no leg lifts. She don't do no dips. She don't do no jogging. She don't do no walking. But she can barely walk now. Hell, I think if she power walk, she might pop a goddamn hip out. She might pop one of them motherfucking BBLs. Preferably the right one. Like be power walking next to I'm power walking, Bow! Shit! Next thing you know, you lopsided like a motherfucker. Then fucked up your whole equilibrium. Fuck out of here, man.
Maybe I'm
diagnosis.
Mental health.
Mental health.
Diagnosis, like any medical diagnosis.
My name is John. I'm 45, and no.
Okay.
You?
No, not at all. That's why I want to know. It's important.
Okay.
Mental
There's another
health is
question
important.
while we're here.
So if I
Bro, they
were
should
to...
wait. Somebody should ask, do you got a BBL? I mean, I guess it's obvious, but I don't know. That would just be funny.
randomly just call someone in your phone, how would they describe you as a person?
No, fuck that. Bitches coming to these kind of platforms doing what they doing, asking that kind of a fucked up ass question. Do you have any mental health issues? What kind of question is that in the first place? I just got to ask, what kind of question is that to ask someone when you first meet them? do you have any mental health issues that I need to know about? Do you have any mental health issues that I need to know about? Why you got this bad BBL in your body? Looking like what the fuck? I literally said when you walked out with this outfit on and that hairstyle and them shoes and that ass and those legs and that shoulder and them arms, I literally said, what the fuck? Why these motherfuckers just kept their balloons, I don't know. Brothers, we gotta have better standards, man. Brothers, we need to have better standards, man. These women be wanting us to be fucking six figures, John Gotti money, swag, this tall, this long, this whole persona about ourselves. And they coming out looking like this. They come out looking like this. And you wonder why the title of this damn live stream says modern women have serious problems. This ain't a problem. You want to ask them about mental health. Something wrong with you.
Most people know me as a very calm person. I have a calm demeanor. When I come into the room, everybody just chills out. People who are close to me, that's what they would say.
Okay. Calm and chill. Okay.
And what about over here?
What's the question?
If she were to randomly call someone in your phone, what would
Just
they?
a random person, like, and be like, can they describe you as a person?
Hold on.
They'll say that I'm a fun guy. Like to have fun like that.
First off, bitch, you're not just about to just grab my phone and just randomly call motherfuckers on my phone. You know, contrary to popular belief, all men don't just have bullshit in their phone or bullshit numbers in their phone. Some men that has purpose, that is striving to be the best version of themselves, might have numbers in there for business, might have family member numbers, might have close associate numbers, might have long time friends numbers. You know, me personally, a lot of the time, I've kind of gotten out of that habit of really like a lot of the phone numbers that come in and out of my phone that I would label, because I don't really call people like that anymore. You know, we're more in a more modern society where we either emailing each other, DMing each other, according to the, you know, the social medias that we have. You know, we then got to a stage where we video called each other, you know, FaceTime for those that, you know, call it that, you know, but back when it first came out, you know, it was video calling. Now they didn't change it to a whole different thing. Oh, we're FaceTiming. Whatever. Whoever came up with that phrase, it's slow to me, but okay, whatever. We're video calling each other. Okay. Y'all keep your FaceTime all you want. I don't give a fuck about that. But for the old school, we're video calling you, because guess what? We're calling you and it's on a video. Duh. Or unless you just close to us like that, where we decide to have your name in our phone, you know, directory on our phones. You know, this ain't the days of old. We just kept a phone book, you know, and wrote numbers down. Remember those times when we had phone books and we just write your name and your number down, or write what we thought about you as a person and your number. You know, we used to do that shit. You know, smelly tail, 645-899, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Ass wipe, 442, you know. We used to do that kind of shit. In this day and time, unless it's serious shit, unless you're really a part of our circle like that, most men don't like save y'all numbers in their phone. So you want to sit up there and just do some random ass fuck shit and go on a man's phone and just call random numbers just to see who they are? Don't be surprised when that man says fuck you and leaves you the fuck alone. Because how would you feel if he did it to you? Why you calling my phone? Why you want me to look at my phone? Why you want to call this number? Why you want to do that? Why you want to do that? What you trying to say? The same thing you trying to say. Why would you do some stupid shit like that? You're telling me you don't trust me. And I feel if a woman honestly doesn't trust a man, stop fucking with him. I don't give a fuck what he offers you. I don't give a fuck what he does for you in the sheets. I don't give a fuck how he treats you at times when you want to be treated a certain way. I don't care. If you don't trust that man, leave that motherfucker alone. Brothers, if you got to go into these bitches' phones and find shit that you didn't like, saw things that was not to your liking, find out that she got OnlyFans and I'm sorry, OF, and got a Tinder page and on all other kind of dating sites, and oh Lord forbid if she has T-app. You know that shit used to be hot like a couple months ago. That shit done died down real quick. That T-app shit, because all them bitches that was talking all that cash shit got exposed for their own bullshit. They ain't no better than the men. You know, like I said, the battle of the sexes. That's why I probably should have named this live stream, the battle of the sexes. Maybe I'll do that one day. Maybe I'll do a compilation of all the things that can relate to the battle of the sexes. So if y'all think I need to do that, even if you're watching live or if you watch this on a replay, if you think I should do that shit, if you done made it this far, man, you're a part of the Black Bottom Rodcast on one. But if you made it this far and you heard me say that, man, put a 1 in the chat. I'll do a compilation of the battle of the sexes. Just to show you how the disparity of this whole dating market is. Oh, I knew you'd say that. But why? You battling the sexes? You a part of this? No. But anyway.
Play sports. I'm a comedian, and I get along with everybody. I'm a people's person.
Makes sense. Okay.
All right. Guys, any questions for her? You ready?
What is your type?
So, my original type is a little toxic, a little
I got a
hood.
question. Why you come out here like this? He said no, so your commentary. Okay. All right. I get it. I try. I'm trying my best to just be a more cooler, calmer, more, forgiving, Black Bottom Rodcast, but it's hard, man. It's hard, man. It keeps calling me, man. It keeps calling me like poop. This ain't New Jack City. But why you come out like this? Why are you insulting my eyes right now? This is the insult. This is disrespectful as fuck. I haven't even begun to get to the other stories in the night. And we already 2 hours in. But this is disrespectful. I'm hoping I can make it through maybe 1 or 2 more, reactions, but this shit is disrespectful. I bet you she can't even wipe her ass properly with that shit. I bet you that shit smell like buffalo chips, booty hole rinds, pig feet, and spoiled vinegar. You ever smelled that shit all at once? Have you ever smelled toe jam? Unwiped feces? A hint of garlic? And a partridge in a pear tree? I mean, fuck it. It's Christmas season, so fuck it, yeah. Oh Lord. Let me keep. Sorry.
that was my original type. I liked the fast money, the fast lane, but now that I'm going into my
That's instant red flag, bro. She got multiple red flags. There's no way, bro. She talking about she into the hood type, the toxic type. She got the BBL of doom. Come on, cuz. Like, that's automatic. It's cut off, bro. That's for me. Cause bro, once they go to the hood, like, bro, you're stuck there, bro. It's up and it's stuck once you're in the hood dudes, bro. Straight up, cause you gonna always want that. And on top of that, bro, you've been through that. How old is she? Like 30 something? So you in your 30s. Now you don't want that type?
mature, more era. I want something more mellow, calm, family oriented. I have a son, so I don't want a hood figure. So
who's the dad? I mean, all right.
Hey, check this out.
That's
I'm
a good.
like Heavy Gan. Hey, check it out. You might want to have some tea. You might have, a blunt in your hand. You might have some water. You might want to have a beer in your hand. It's an old saying that I actually learned from Heavy Gan. When we hear this, when we see this, or we hear someone say they can't breathe, we gotta take a shot. So she can spit in them bars. So hey, take a shot because we spit in them bars. She can't breathe, y'all.
Good question though. Like, where's Pops, bro? You know what I'm saying? Where is that the actual father, bro, to be a father figure to his son?
I went from more my YG type to my Michael B. Jordan type.
Okay. Any other questions?
No. Don't do Smokestack like that. Don't do that. Don't do Creed like that. Don't do that. Don't do that, bitch. You are not on that kind of status of having a man like Michael B. Jordan. Please stop the cap. Just stop. And this the cap would start with spelled out KAP. Fuck the C. No. Cap. No. Don't. Stop. You can wish all you want on a star while you laying in your bed with your bad BBL and can't even lay comfortably on your back while you fucking playing with yourself at 12 o'clock at night. Stop doing that shit. It's not going to happen. He is going to walk past you. He's probably going to look at you and smirk and snicker, looking at how badly built you look. You have no chance. None. I just want a lot of you ladies to understand something. Know where your level is in this world. You at a fucking -1. You're not even in the game. Don't even come around here. Rude boy, I'm going to say, leave the place. Just leave the place. This is pussy hole and bumbleclot business. Leave the place, daughter. Don't come around here no more. Like this, please, just stop. Just stop.
No, that would be it.
Okay. All right. Let's go
And
down.
on top of that, bro, like, you don't want to be a second option. Like that's straight up second. Like you a
We're
second.
here. See if
option.
he has any questions here.
She
What
wants
is,
a
what is the
YG.
most valuable characteristic of your personality?
The most valuable, I'd say I'm more of a lover, a people's person. I don't really, like my personality is just speaks for itself, and I believe that I'm a woman that can adapt to any environment.
Okay.
Yeah.
Any other questions?
No, ma'am.
Okay. All right. So I am now going to hand you a pick. There you go. Here you go to this. And I'm going to have you pop one balloon.
Okay.
And I know, and
Bro,
fuck what you heard. I know the guy that looks like he works out is hoping that she pops his balloon. Why y'all held y'all balloons? See, man, stop being nice to these bitches, man. Like, I'm sorry. Stop being nice to these skanks. I'm sorry. Stop being nice to these women that badly represent themselves in public like this. Please stop doing it. You're embarrassing us, me, the family, and the Shaolin Temple. Y'all are just disrespecting the whole masses with this shit, man. Y'all got to start elevating y'all fucking mindset and your preferences and what you really want in life. Because shame needs to really come back. 2026 is going to be the year of shame. I clef, oh God. Some of y'all gonna hate me. Because, yeah, I'm going to do an expose. I'm going to do a series. I'm going to call it the Shame series. Not shame, like low down, dirty shame. No, I'm going to do a shame series. We got to bring shame back into the community, man. This shit's bullshit. I didn't grow up like this. This shit's hurting my heart. This shit's hurting my spirit. I pray for some of you brothers.
I'm sorry. Why is she walking like that, bro? That's insane.
It's
All
a shit
right. So
stain.
why was your balloon unpopped?
I just want to hear what she had to say, just to have a conversation, see how her mind works.
Why? Like my man Joe Budden. Why? There's nothing. Looking at this, there's nothing to talk about. You know, I'm done with this one right here, man. Y'all want to see the rest? Man, go to Easy Breezy Live, man. Look, listen. Look, Linda. I ain't trying to I ain't trying to deal with this shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Y'all motherfuckers is tripping. Like real talk. Y'all motherfuckers tripping. See, my StreamYard is tripping. You know, this is how I feel. This is how I feel. Hold on.
Always.
This is how I fucking feel, man. Like, fuck this shit. This shit crazy.
I don't want peace. I want problems always.
That's how they come out on these damn dating sites. They don't want peace, they want problems. Anyway, I know y'all been hearing about the shit with the Black Lives Matter. Remember 5 years ago how so many of y'all was so on the Black Lives Matter train? All y'all want to have all these t-shirts and thought it was such a good thing. It was such a good thing. You know, the whole Trayvon Martin thing kicked off the movement, but George Floyd really took y'all to a different level with it. And y'all ran away with this shit, had white people and all other kind of people marching because of Black Lives Matter. just to come to find out that all you niggas got scammed. So let's talk about it. You know, Carmen JC, another content creator. She put this out here. Shout out to her. Good content creator. If you are not familiar with her page, go over and check her page out on YouTube and tell her the Black Bottom Roscast sent you and let her know I'm reacting to her video because I like how she brought this out. So let's go.
For Black Lives Matter OKC.
Reverend T. Sharia Moore Dickerson is charged federally with wire fraud and money laundering.
If you continue to look through BLM IRS docs, you'll notice that they gave millions of dollars to various Black Lives Matter organizations throughout America, or at least at first glance, it appears that they did. A closer look, you'll see that they actually dispersed that funding to organizations that were $200,000 went to the Transgender Justice Funding Project. Another $200,000 went to the Transgender United Fund. Another $200,000 went to the Trans.
All right, guys, welcome back to the channel. I am Carmen JC, and we're back with another great episode. Today, we're talking about the infamous BLM. They have one of their leaders, I believe, from their Oklahoma chapter, being arrested or indicted, should I say, for money laundering and fraud, which she should be indicted. And I will be happy if we see more accountability when it comes to BLM.
And just to let you know, because you're not going to hear on this because it's another video that I'm going to put on top of this. The woman that's in OKC that's getting indicted behind that shit, the federal government, with what she did and how they stole and what she pocketed, it's going to blow your mind. So you need to listen to this. I'm not even going to tell you. I want you to find out the hard way. I'm going to bring it to you.
Because they destroyed our neighborhoods. They destroyed this country, and somebody has to pay for it. They can't just tear down this country and there's just no accountability. Absolutely not. I want you guys to go ahead and take a listen to the news coverage on this. So let's go ahead and take a listen.
A well-known activist in Oklahoma City charged with embezzling money meant for Black Lives Matter OKC.
Reverend T. Sharia Moore Dickerson is charged federally with wire fraud and money laundering. KOCO's Olivia Hickey on this breaking news for us right now. She joins us live in the newsroom. What are you learning, Olivia?
Yeah, guys, it's just coming into our newsroom. The Department of Justice claims Dickerson deposited over $3 million and returned bail checks into her personal account from the Black Lives Matter Oklahoma City's account from June 2020 till at least October of this year. Some notable expenses the funds covered include recreational travel to Jamaica and the Dominican Republic for herself and associates, at least $50,000 in food and grocery deliveries for herself and her kids, tens of thousands of dollars spent in retail shopping, a personal vehicle registered in her name, 6 properties in her name or in the name of Equity International LLC, an entity only she has control over. Although, according to the indictment, she claims the church property she purchased back in 2021 was intended to be used as a BLM OKC community center. The property was placed in her own name. Now, back in 2020, the organization raised money to support its social justice mission from online donors and national bail funds. Over $5 million was raised, some through grants with national bail funds. The indictment says the money from the grants was supposed to assist people arrested in connection to protests for racial justice following George Floyd's death. The indictment.
So basically, I'm telling you, it started off with Trayvon Martin shit, but it really kicked off and galvanized after the George Floyd incident. That's why I always say the shit that I always see on body cam videos when Black people get unruly with the police and be claiming they know their rights and then claiming that the police is being overly aggressive. And to be honest with you, I will say this. Because of the George Floyd situation, the whole police force across the country restructured how they handle everyday civilians. They don't be as aggressive as they once was in history. We all know the police was like that. They can't because everything's recorded now. We're in a digital time now. We're in a stage and place in life now where everything is being on video camera. So unless they willing to lose their life, their freedom, or their job, they gotta do things in a certain manner. But being that we are dealing with the George Floyd syndrome or the George Floyd effect, as I coined it, you see countless videos of body cam of civilians acting unruly, talking about they can't breathe, running amok, being disrespectful, putting their hands on the officers, swinging on them, spitting on them, kicking them, all kind of shit. But all in a name because of this fucking bum ass organization that was founded by a bunch of angry ass lesbians that hate men. But it's got millions off of men's oppression. And some women. But mainly, they got rich off of the death of black men.
Indictment also alleges Dickerson used interstate wire communications to submit 2 false annual reports to the Alliance for Global Justice on behalf of BLM OKC. She reported the funds were only used for tax-exempt purposes. The DOJ says she did disclose the funds went toward personal benefit. She faces up to 20 years in prison and up to $250,000 for each count of wire fraud. Now, within the last hour, Dickerson did post to her personal Facebook page on a Facebook Live saying she's been advised by her attorney not to comment. We did reach out to her personally as well this afternoon. We have yet to hear back. That indictment is now live on KOCO.com for you to view.
Absolutely
I mean,
amazing.
you're not gonna hear back from her because she knows she done fucked up. That in particular chapter of Black Lives Matter, yeah, she knows she fucked up. I mean, they were openly blatant that they didn't give a fuck about how they used their funds. They raised over $90 million. $90 million. Not 90,000, not 900,000. $90 million. That's almost $1 billion. That's a lot of money. You know how much you can do with that shit if you break it off? If you broke it off in 20s, that's still a lot of money. They didn't give a fuck about y'all. They didn't give a fuck about us as a black race. They shitted on all of the freedom fighters of our fucking history. And y'all niggas felt for it. I hope y'all feel good about y'all self. I wonder what y'all saying about this shit now.
Reverend Tisha Moore Dixon. Like, what is with these names? Okay, black people, we got to get better at naming our children because the names that we are choosing are just absolutely ridiculous. They're absolutely ghetto. And they always tend to commit these crimes. They're always caught up in these scandals, should I say. And it's just absolutely disgusting, I think, and just taking money, first of all, from people who were arrested, and she's taking their bond money and rerouting it to her own account, like disgusting. And for some reason, people who steal money always like to go on trips. They don't ever try to make anything better. They're not stealing money like some type of Robin Hood. No, they're just criminals. That's what it is. And she's a reverend. Like, that says a lot about the conditions that are in the Black community. If you guys are enjoying the channel, make sure you go ahead and hit the
And got the nerve, the immediated gall to be a so-called reverend. And this is why in scriptures it was stated that women should not lead the church. I'm sorry that some people might feel a certain way about that. I'm sorry that certain congregations adhere to that and respect certain women to run churches. I don't agree with it. I don't. Now, if you are part of the ministry, if you want to speak a part of how you feel, then that's different. I can't knock a woman that feels strongly in their convictions about the Most High. I can't, and I won't. I will not sit here and say that a woman can't express their adoration to the scriptures, because that's good. Because that means she's, at least if nothing else, following and adhering to the laws of the Most High. Whatever denomination you want to be a part of, if you believe that there's a higher power, if you believe that you can kind of give some kind of understanding to a degree, I respect that. But for a whole woman to lead a church, for a whole woman that want to fucking sit up here, I'm sorry, I know I'm cursing while I'm speaking on the Lord's word. Trust me, the Lord is not through with me yet. I'm trying my best, Lord. I'm trying my best. I don't buy that shit, man. I never did when I was younger. I never did now. Anybody that has a church that the residing minister or pastor is a woman, I don't respect it. I'm sorry. You can say what the fuck you want to say. Feel how you want to feel. I don't. I can't. That's against my morality as a man. You're not going to tell me that a woman is going to be above a man. You're not going to tell me that. In household, in spiritualness, in life itself, that's not how it goes. But because of these radical liberals, because of this feminist movement, because of these people and these entities that want to destroy the strength of manhood so bad, y'all think that shit's sweet. And y'all taking the hook, line, and sinker. All right, fuck it. Tomorrow, let's see what happens if tomorrow y'all all wake up and men just say, fuck everything and go and leave. I want all of you women to see how this world is going to be if men all get together and leave every city, every state, every country, every continent, and let y'all motherfuckers run the shit. Let's see how far that goes. I'll wait. I'll wait for a response to that. I'll wait for a comment from that. Because I guarantee you, if men left society, y'all would die. You would die the fuck off. Y'all can go on y'all little girls' trips and suck and munch on each other till y'all fucking stroke out. Since y'all don't need us. Go ahead and do it.
Buy Me a Coffee link below. And if you don't know, I'm completely self-supported. Like I completely am independent is what I'm trying to say. So all of your donations are So much appreciated. And just back to this whole hood rat situation. This whole organization, BLM, it started because of Trayvon Martin. And Trayvon Martin was not a saint that was just killed for no reason. Trayvon Martin was killed because Trayvon Martin attacked George Zimmerman, because Trayvon Martin thought he was a thug. That's what it is. And it's also because Black people were committing crimes in George Zimmerman's neighborhood where his father lived. And I'm going to show you guys this clip, and then we'll talk a little bit more about Trayvon Martin, because a lot of people seem to have all of this BLM stuff completely misconstrued. So let's go ahead and take a listen to this clip.
After he was kicked out by his mother, Trayvon's friend Ayanna Fleming, tried to warn Trayvon, but he wasn't listening. My mom kicked me out. The police caught me out of school. So you just turning into a little hoodlum. Nah, I'm a gangster. Boy, don't get one planted in your chest. Haha, I'm scared. You should be.
His exact words, I'm a gangsta. I didn't say it. He said it. And clearly he was just about into everything you don't want your child to be into. He wasn't just heading to the store for candy. He had previously been trying to score lean, trying to get high. Let's take a listen to that exchange coming directly from Joel Gilbert's documentary. Take a listen.
Trayvon was into lean to get high.
And I didn't know that this man was on the lean. That's killed a lot of people in the Black community. One of the first ones that actually died from that was DJ Screw. And he was around my age. He came up in my generation, the Generation X, generation. And some people just thought it was a thing to do. I never tried it like that. I never tried lean like that. It just didn't interest me, to partake in that kind of shit in my younger years. And I've done some things in my life. And I'm not ashamed to admit of some of the things that I've done. But at the same time, it comes a point in life where you just have to say, hey, look, I want to live. I got a family. I want to enjoy life. Just sitting up, just getting high and getting oblivious as far as with certain medicating yourself till you dumb yourself down, just trying to, mask your traumas with all kind of substances. That's not living, man. Everyone ain't meant to live a rock style lifestyle. Trust me, I know. Everyone's not meant to be the richest of the rich or the popular of the most popular. Everyone's not meant to be that. Stay in your lane. Be proud of who you are. Show self-respect and show respect for others that show respect for you, and just live your life. Why is that so hard to understand?
High. The ingredients included cough syrup, a soft drink, and candy.
Cough medicine contains dextromethorphan, a dangerous hallucinogenic.
Trayvon was trying to score codeine from his friend Mackenzie Bakash. A connect for codeine. I had it before. Just use Robitussin and soda to make some fire-ass lean. Codeine is a higher dose of DXM.
This ain't some little kid that needs to be celebrated, because if you thought that was bad, it gets worse. Trayvon was also out here texting about guns, trying to buy one, selling them. And you want to know why? Because of his words, not mine. He's a gangster. Like I said, he's a hoodlum, and this is hoodlum behavior. Let's take a look at this clip of Trayvon Martin exchanging messages about guns from the Trayvon Hoax documentary. Take a listen.
A week before his death, his text messages showed that guns and gun dealing were coming into play for Trayvon. Dario was Darius Moro. On Facebook, he went by D Stacks. You got heat? I got a bill right now for some fi. A bill was $100 and fi meant firearms. Quay was Trayvon's cousin, Ronquavius Fulton. He was in on the gun dealing too. You want a .22 revolver? What shooter? Tell fool I got 80 for him right now.
And there you have it. They didn't just sell you a story, they sold you a fantasy. Fantasy is the right word. They sold a fantasy. So BLM was started all off of something that was a lie, considering the title of Candace Owens' documentary she did on them, The Greatest Lie Ever Sold. It was a lie. And they want us to feel like BLM is some social justice movement that is for the people, which it is not. Where is BLM today? Where are they? Where are they? They made $90 million off of George Floyd. I'm talking.
And my thing is this: why couldn't they just come for smaller crimes? Why couldn't they help out what was going on in Chicago with all the drill rapper murders and gang violence? Why couldn't they go to Philly to help them out with their gang culture? Why couldn't they go to New York to help out with their gang culture? Violence. Why couldn't they go to Atlanta for their gang culture violence? Minnesota, Ohio. Need I say more? Where really was Black Lives Matter at for you per se? They took a small portion of certain cases, played on your heartstrings, got all this corporate backing, and did nothing for our community. We're no better now than after Trayvon Martin and George Floyd. Are we? Are we better now than what it was when we was dealing with that in real time? Right now to this day? I'll wait.
Talking Amazon donated 10 million. I think Airbnb donated like 500K. They were getting donations left and right, and they took the money and they enriched themselves. That is a pattern that you see within the Black community. And I wanted to show you a couple of more things they spent the money on. Candace did this in her Greatest Lie Ever Sold documentary. And let's just take a listen to what BLM thought was important. Go ahead and take a listen.
$200,000 went to the Transgender Justice Funding Project. Another $200,000 went to the Transgender United Fund. Another $200,000 went to the Transgendered Law Center. Another $200,000 went to Black Transgendered Media. Another $200,000 went to the Transgendered Variant and Intersex Justice Project. Another $200K went to the Transgendered District. Another $200K went to the St. James Infirmary. That organization, by the way, is for, according to their website, it's run by sex workers and is for them. Specifically, escorts, BDSM workers, strippers, peep show workers, phone sex operators, and webcam performers received $200,000.
Oh, so basically, the Skittle crew then found a way to scam America. These lesbians that founded BLM then found a way to scam the masses of all the money they needed because they felt a certain kind of way because, you know, back in the day, this whole lifestyle was considered a mental health, mental illness. You do realize that, right? You know, homosexuality, let's just keep it 100, has and always has been, and since scriptures to now, an abomination of mankind. Remember Sodom and Gomorrah? But y'all say y'all Christians. that y'all overlooked that book. Y'all overlooked that story in the Bible. That whole lifestyle has been going on since as far as we can remember. And the only thing that is good for, and I'm sorry to say this, and some of y'all might say, fuck you, Ross, fuck you, Black Bottom. I'm not gonna start. I'm not gonna keep watching you because now you're going there. All it's doing, all that lifestyle is doing is appealing to their own sexual deviance. T.S. Madison had the nerve to go at fucking Snoop because he made a fucking statement when he took his grandchildren to saw some Disney movie or whatever the fuck child movie it was that integrated y'all lifestyle in a children's fucking movie. And he didn't like it. And T.S. Madison made a whole big deal about it. And this is a whole man walking around as a woman. A whole man that made corn movies with other men getting ran through by gay men while you got a whole dick doing all kind of shit. But y'all make that person untouchable. This is an abomination of the world. Thanks, Obama. Thanks, Democrats, for ushering this fuck shit into our communities, in our world. Because y'all the reason why it's like that. Y'all the reason why all these laws got passed. Y'all the reason why they feel so emboldened to disrespect modern conservative behaviors and family structures. Y'all don't give a fuck about family. All y'all give a fuck about clout and money.
$1,000 from Black Lives Matter. Similarly, we have the Audre Lorde Project, which received $200,000. Another $400,000 went to Transgender Advocates Knowledgeable Empowering, or TAKE, as it's known for short. And there are also a couple of houses that are named on their IRS documents. For example, an additional $200,000 was given to the House of Tulip. According to their website, the House of Tulip provides zero barrier housing to trans and gender non-conforming people. But the one that really stood out as the most nonsense.
What does that mean? So I haven't heard anything what this organization has done to help single moms that's struggling. I haven't heard anything of this organization to help people with eviction problems. I haven't heard anything to help with the countless numbers of families that have lost family members due to gang violence, gun violence, sexual assault, kidnapping, ex-trafficking. I haven't heard y'all do anything with the $90 million that you bum-ass bitches took from whomever. To help the people, to help Black Lives Matter, to help Black lives. What programs have y'all started to help Black lives? What things have y'all really done to help Black lives? What entities that y'all collaborated with to help Black lives?
is the $200,000 that went to the Griffin Gracie Retreat and Educational Center, known as House of Gigi for short. Now, all of the organizations that I just mentioned, none of them, not one, is up to date on filing a tax return with the IRS, which is required.
And if you have any issues about what I'm putting out here right now, go back and look at these different organizations and look them up and see what they're doing and see who was controlling them and see through government websites if they're even up to par as being a community group, a non-for-profit organization. These are supposed to be non-for-profit organizations, but really what they did was profited off of the organizational names. So they did fraud. They committed fraud. Just like some of you social clubs out here in Chicago, they be paying y'all rent and buying y'all cars and clothes and your lifestyle off y'all parties that I had to get the fuck out of. I had to get away from you motherfuckers. Y'all a bunch of crooks masking behind non-for-profit. Just stay out there in the streets, man. Stop fucking up the name of non-for-profits. You giving non-for-profits a bad look.
Required for charities, because charities, remember, they don't pay taxes. In other words, I'm not able to tell you how any of these transgendered organizations spent the money that BLM poured into their organizations during the 2020 and 2021 tax year.
So they spent a lot of the money, and I'm not going to say a whole big chunk, but a great amount of the money on transgender organizations. Not to mention that the founder, Patricia Cullors, she is, I believe she's married to a transgendered woman or man. I can't keep up. Well, a woman that became a man, and they spent money on surgeries. And it's just interesting because I just don't understand what this have to do with Black Lives Matter. I don't understand what this have to do with the quote unquote.
And I'm sorry. You got to be a special kind of evil or a special kind of strange to want to actually get a surgery to change you from one gender physically to another. How does that work? How does that work when a woman wants to transition themselves into being a man? We already understand the dynamic of when a man transitions themselves to become a woman, especially when they go all out and cut their shit off and get rid of things and shit like that because they want penetration, but whatever. But how does that work with a female transitioning from a woman to a man? How does that work? I don't know. I don't want to know. But this is the basis of what Black Lives Matters organization main agenda was. It wasn't to help the people. It was to help their own agendas in their own circles of their own twisted lifestyles.
Police brutality. I don't get it. And Candace is going to bring up some more of their expenses. And this is what I find more interesting. We'll talk about it once we look at the clip, but I find what she finds very interesting and very relevant to what we're seeing today. So let's go ahead and take a listen to another clip from Candace in The Greatest Lie Ever Sold. Let's go ahead and take a listen.
If you continue to look through BLM IRS docs, you'll notice that they gave millions of dollars to various Black Lives Matter organizations throughout America, or at least at first glance, it appears that they did. a closer look, you'll see that they actually dispersed that funding to organizations that were in care of Black Lives Matter. This means that actually another organization is accepting the donation on behalf of BLM. So I decided to investigate that further, and I noticed a really bizarre.
So basically what BLM tried to do was try to put their it was kind of like money laundering. They wanted to do and put other organizations on behalf of obtaining their monies, thinking that it wasn't going to come back to them, which is crazy in itself, you know. And I don't know. See, I guess if Biden and all them Democrats, and I guess if Kamala Harris would have got elected, other than Trump, I guess all of this shit would have went to the wayside, and y'all wouldn't have known about none of this bullshit. But thank God it didn't happen that way. You know, this should tell you that the Democratic Party is the liberals, in a sense. I won't even really put it just on the Democratic Party. The liberal mindset, the progressive leftist mindset is psychotic. There's something seriously wrong with you, motherfucker. And we can spot you a mile away. And it's sad. But, you know, what can we do? I can't stop you from moving the way you move. We can't stop you out here in the world thinking how y'all think. But just know this. It's not going to last long. All of it. Even if the Republicans and the conservatives be on some fuck shit. None of it's going to last long. The only thing that's absolute is the Most High. The only thing that's absolute is knowing that it's a higher power. This worldly shit that y'all own, y'all going to destroy yourselves. Because all you care about is take. You're not truly giving back. Even if you have it to give back, you don't give it back. I didn't gave my last to motherfuckers in this world and didn't care. You want to know why? Because I get it back. Y'all not true freedom fighters. You're not true pioneers of uplifting your people. You're a bunch of fucking gay ass, fucking trick ass, thieving ass, conniving ass, bum ass tricks. And it's all crashing down on you. You deserve what you get.
Bizarre pattern. A lot of those organizations train activists. They train the youth to become activists in their communities. One organization even goes as far as bragging on their website about their history of getting arrested, protesting, and they offer courses on various techniques like bird dogging. That's a technique that's used to confront politicians. I thought to myself, it's interesting because I kept hearing over and over again while filming this documentary that people felt as though the protesters that arrived throughout these cities weren't actually from the cities that they arrived in. They didn't know where they had come from. I don't know, buses, there was this idea that buses were showing up filled with protesters. It's a fair question then. Is it plausible that Patrice was giving money to groups that were creating protesters or training activists rather? I mean, why else would Patrice give millions of dollars to so many trained activists? I wanted to investigate that piece a little further, and so I made some phone calls.
Now that I find interesting. They were giving money to groups that are essentially training protesters. So essentially, these are professional protesters. And this sounds familiar because we were talking about how protesters were getting paid to protest and how they go to these protests like the No Kings protest and they show up And you know it's inorganic because when you were asking them questions about why they were there, they couldn't tell you why they were really there. That means that someone has brainwashed them and told them to be there. And she's going to call one of these organizations and she's going to pretend to be like a donor and she's going to ask some further questions. So I want you guys to go ahead and take a listen to that interaction from The Greatest Lie Ever Sold. Let's take a listen.
Hello, this is me. I am the co-coordinator of development and communications. It's the boots on the ground place, the place where the seeds are sown for the movement to continue to grow.
How are you guys involved actively, not just in, oh, we want to know how you are actually active?
Yes, we are trainers, we are healers, we are artists, we are creators, but most importantly, we are on the front line. We are fighting for freedom assembly through education.
Yeah, but this is great. Obviously, we were, like I said, we gave millions and millions of dollars after the horrific killing of George Floyd. If we give your organization $1 million and something like that happens, right? How are you getting involved?
In the past, I've provided movement support and accompaniment on the front line at protests. We have supported bail funds. We have supported pop-up workshops. We are not only keeping people prepared by preparing their minds for the movement, but we're also putting them in community with spiritual workers and with other educators on the ground during those protest efforts, along with the made a significant gift for this specific purpose of bailing out protesters during the 2020 uprising.
That's so wonderful.
One of our economics and governance organizers who works for was actually arrested in Kentucky as part of a protest, and we have been standing with her throughout that work and been showing up for court dates and packing the court and offering her legal.
So y'all call the George Floyd situation an uprising. What did it rise? What uprising happened behind it? A bunch of fucking stores get looted, burnt. A bunch of places get destroyed. A bunch of communities, stores that was in a lot of these black communities, neighborhoods, get looted, raided, destroyed. What was the uprising? Okay, y'all got some trinkets. Y'all got a few pieces of clothing, some food here and there. Where y'all at with that now? And then when y'all destroyed those areas and those companies decided to shut the shit down, take their losses, get their insurance money, and travel to somewhere else, what that left y'all? Food deserts? That's a real thing across a lot of cities in this country. A lot of food deserts are about because you motherfuckers fucked it up for yourselves. Y'all had a thriving business, even though y'all fucked up the mom and pops, y'all fucked up the private owned businesses that was our own people that y'all didn't want to support because you felt that they was cheating you or overcharging you and all this other shit. And if you knew history of business in this country, us black folk get charged taxes more to start a business than any other race in this country. You don't believe me? Look it up. So of course, them being charged more taxes to man a business, they got to charge a little bit more to maintain their business. But if you really cared about black owned businesses, if you really cared about black lives that matter, you wouldn't give a fuck about that, right? Y'all ladies spent $1 trillion on cosmetic appearance for y'all selves. If y'all took half of that and put it into the Black-owned businesses in our communities, we wouldn't have a problem, would we? Would we? You'd rather go to the Arabs, you'd rather go to the Mexicans, you'd rather go to the Caucasians, you'd rather go to any other group that own a business except your own. You wonder why the Black-owned business is shit, and then you help us claiming that y'all entrepreneurs with your bullshit eyelash business, hair weave business, makeup business, hairstyling business, with all these bullshit that y'all doing and putting in y'all hair and y'all body that fucks up your health in the long run. You know, the hair that y'all put in y'all head, it fucks up y'all health in the long run. Instead of your bald head ass just growing your own hair. Yeah, I said that shit. I don't care, man. I'm sick of this shit. I'm sick of you niggas shitting on us as a people amongst our circle because some other motherfucker told you to do so. Some other motherfuckers put a perception for y'all to feel comfortable to disrespect us as a community. This is why the freedom fighters of old ain't here no more, because they galvanized the people to move a certain way. They didn't like that. That's why they got rid of them. So now they done handpicked your Jesse Jacksons and all these other motherfuckers, the Al Sharptons. See, I'm old enough to see this shit. I'm old enough to witness the dynamic. I wasn't old enough to see Malcolm and Martin in their day. I was a baby. No, I wasn't even around when Fred was around. But they had to make sure they got rid of the real good brothers that was in this world. They had to. They had to. I would go further. I know I had some other shit going on, but it's getting late. If y'all want me to continue this, I can continue it on Friday's live stream. I'm gonna end this off right now. I appreciate everybody tuned in. Shout out to everybody that tuned in tonight. Shout out to the replay gang that's doing their thing. Shout out to everyone that wanted to listen. I just gotta end this. And yeah, do what we do. I appreciate everyone that tuned in tonight. Please like, share, and subscribe. Tell a friend, tell a friend, tell a friend. We can continue this on Friday. It's getting late. Everybody got to get up and go and do what they got to do. So I appreciate everyone that's doing that. If y'all feel the need to, and I try not to really do this, but if you want to donate to the channel, you know, the Cash App is on the screen scrolling. A whole bunch of ones beat a whole bunch of nuns. I'm really trying to build a platform. I'm really trying to get to a certain subscriber before the end of the year, but I don't think it's going to happen. But God bless y'all that has been liking, sharing, subscribing in your own right. 2026, we're going to do a lot of big things, but from here and now, we really need to bring the real. And I appreciate all those that tune in and support the channel. So with that being said, I want you to live as long as you want. You never won't. as long as you live. You are here at the Black Bottom Broadcast, and I'm gone.